the term cognitive dissonance, people being unwilling to acknowledge what is right in front of their face. It is obvious that our economic system is in a shambles, that the dollar is worthless. We have a police state. Our police are dressed like the military. They act like the military.
If some foreign dictator came here and took over, what the fuck? Wouldn't you react? Wouldn't you do something? But since it's a domestic terrorist, right? It's a domestic fucking tyrant, a domestic king. You know, hey, it's okay. He's our king. He's hallelujah.
Ready this cowboy style.
Out here, got our 3% flag going.
Got some time, stop in, check it out.
What's up? How are you doing? Whoop. Let me unmute my mic. I ended that a little bit early. Whatever. I hit the wrong damn button. Everybody's here anyway. Well, that's good because that's all I got. All right. Oh, I think I got it all. Here's the thing. Daylight savings times always F's with my head. When I was living in Wisconsin, it was not too bad. You know, I just, okay, spring forward, that means go forward, right? But in Arizona, when I'm trying to think, okay, you guys went forward, what does that mean for me? And I was like, I'm pretty sure that means that I don't stream until 8 o'clock now, my time. No, it's apparently 6. So right now for you, it should be 8 o'clock, or well, 8:23, right? Yep. Okay, so 6 o'clock. No, there's a few. There's definitely a few. Yeah. Gerald's watching it. Right? We had Mario watching. Fuzzy Fork. Hells yeah.
So, by the way, I can't hear pre-dawn.
Oh, hold up. Yep. Thank you, Riddle. Didn't turn on the desktop audio. So Fuzzy Fork is saying, do not show firearms. Foreign and domestic had their live stream removed during being live. Yeah. We've been told that a few times. We've still done it here and there, but
there it's cocked. No, but bikes and bullets, yeah.
That's
Fuzzy
my
Fork.
airsoft. It's my my little plastic pellets come out of that.
Yeah, definitely. I hear you. But I'm right now, the only thing I'm excited about is, you know what I'm excited about.
I know what you're excited about. Same thing I'm excited
East Texas Outlaws!
Here's the thing. I went and I spent way too much money at the gun show.
So how'd the gun show go? Tell us about the gun show.
Okay.
Since this is a gun
First of
chat.
all-
I don't have any.
First of all, I did go ahead and pop for that forced reset trigger. And I got it in time. It is shipped. It'll probably, hopefully, be here before we head out.
Mine's going to be here Wednesday.
Yeah. And you ordered yours the same day, right?
Yes, sir.
So Wednesday. And so that's $400. And then I went to
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. No, that takes it out
I'm
of everything
sorry,
else.
bro.
I don't know how much fun I'm going to have. I'm going to have a couple hundred rounds of ammunition, and I'm going to just be like, I can't afford to go out to eat, bro.
You know what? Hey. Let me tell you what, Stinger. Let me tell you what. I got your 6. And Riddle 6. I'm telling you that it's not always about this.
No,
for me.
I get it. I get it.
So whatever, and you know, I want you to know personally, from me to you, whether how gay it is,
you love
I got your 6. No, well, yeah, and Riddle. I mean, I got you guys' 6.
Right.
I've been watching you guys' content forever. I'm super excited
when
to
you
meet
had
you
like
guys.
300 subs, and I was like, how the hell does this guy only have 300 subs?
Yeah, but just like Eric or East Texas Outlaws. What's up, guys? Stinky fucker. So, but the thing I want you to realize is that what?
You may give you Roaster's middle finger?
No, I don't leave that fucking thing in the freezer. Leave it in the goddamn freezer. You fucking goofy bitch. I'm gonna launch that thing out of my cannon.
Dude's got a other dude's finger in his freezer.
So, but what I was saying is, I want you to know that, and however you want to take it, I don't care how you want to take it, but I got your 6. Whatever you want to do, if you want to go out for dinner, if you want, I'm willing to.
We got a whole week. I'm sure we're gonna go out for dinner at some point.
Well, yeah, and I'll buy you guys dinner. I'll pay the tab. I'll fucking get the tip. Whatever you want.
Damn.
I got ammo. I'm bringing ammo. I'm bringing 5.56, 223. I'm bringing tracers, 45.
Right. I did pick up quite a bit. I got 545s. And I've got at least another box and a half. So and I'm bringing a box of 50 of the HST hollow points, just in case y'all want to hit a pumpkin or something that's gonna, ballistically blow up with, ballistic hollow point stuff.
They ain't got no pumpkins in Texas.
So technically, like 600 rounds of 45. I was able to pick up the green tip 5.56 X-Tac, the green
Yeah.
tip. I got that for $9 a box, and I've got
Whew.
like 320 rounds. You're only supposed to get 2 per person per day. I got
Yeah.
over 320 rounds of that shit ready to go. And then I got some other 223s, so we're good to go on.
Problem is you can't. Hey, cuz, do you shoot steel with green tips?
No.
Yeah, no, I don't bother.
It don't bother your steel too much?
No, we shoot 30-06 and you're not supposed to. It
All
doesn't
right.
bother.
So if I shoot your steel with green tips, 150 rounds with a forced reset trigger, that won't mess your steel up? Oh man, because okay, here's the thing. I've got, as I said, about 300.
No, not at all.
I've got about 300 rounds with those green tips. I would like to do something epic, like either Tannerite or somebody was suggesting a car engine. I don't know.
Yeah, cuz we need to figure out some shit to test regular ball ammo, 5.56,
Yeah.
versus green tip. Because, so I got a bunch of green tip too, but I'm not bringing none of it.
I was thinking about bringing like an extra plate. Like I have level 4 plates that I could bring one of them and see.
It'd be cool to do a ammo test video, green tip versus ball. Because I've never, on my channel, I've never done any green tip versus ball. The thing that I'm saving my green tips for is, you know what I'm saving.
Yeah. No, I get it.
In case I have to shoot through an engine block, not
Right,
through an engine block, but in case I have to shoot through a
Well, at
windshield.
$9 a box, I couldn't pass that up.
What was that, cuz? Go ahead.
I don't think green tip's all it's cracked up to be.
It's better than ball.
To be honest with you. It is,
Yeah,
but what
it's
I
better than
think's
ball.
better than that, what I think, and I really like, is Tula.
Really?
You can shoot that steel. Every time you hit that steel, it sparks. It sparks. You hit that steel, it's made out of foam. You could probably light somebody's gas tank up with it. I mean, a gas can if you needed to.
ZQI ammo, like for a while there, ZQI, if you could find, you can't find ZQI 308 anymore or 5.56, but ZQI ammunition, that stuff would go. I tested ZQI versus regular ball, and when I was shooting a propane tank, ball would barely even go through the first side of a propane tank. ZQI would go through both sides, and I wish I would have saved all that, but I didn't.
I also got 300 rounds of 300 blackout at the gun show too. I already had some blackout. I don't have enough subsonics. I never got around to casting it and then testing the load. I had just gotten my mold in, and so I didn't have any. Plus, testing a load right now with so few primers and no way to buy them.
How do you feel about doing some coyote hunting?
Fuck yeah, bro. Coyotes, pigs, whatever the menace is.
Nutra? You know what Nutra is? Big rats?
No, I haven't heard about that.
Well, you should check out Nutra hunting at night. I've watched a lot of videos of guys driving around in trucks at night shooting giant rats in Texas.
Dude, like Louisiana gives you like 10 or you just cut the tail off. All you gotta do is cut the tail off, and they'll pay you.
And they give you cash. They give you money.
Yeah, this is how I get home. This is how I afford to get home. I just go out. And
Cuz was saying something about maybe fucking hunting some Nutra, maybe some coyotes at night. I'm down for whatever. I'm down. Did you talk to Glocker Bob?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Well, send me his number. So he left a comment on my last. He left me a comment on my last video, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna be down in Texas next week," and he said, "Why don't you come on by?"
There you go. Okay.
So we should hit him up. Definitely, he's down. I think as far as what.
I do have a 4-door Ford like y'all want to, if y'all want to use it to go see him with or something.
Okay.
We could take a couple vehicles. I don't care. I'm down. I'm not saying I got a bunch of money, just piles of cash sitting around, but I can afford to drive my truck too. And if you guys want to take a truck, or if the ladies want to stay back and just hang out while we go to see Bob, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But I'm just happy that my friends, like, I'm glad that you guys, Stinger, got a forced reset trigger. Alone with company.
I'm kind of happy and sad at the same time.
Yeah, I know, but you're gonna be super happy. You're gonna be the happiest. That's why I now am the proud owner of 4 of them fuckers.
4, man.
But
holy crap.
But they're not all for me, right? Some people. Now, here's my relationship with YouTubers. Just an FYI, there's some people out there that can't afford a forced reset trigger at this very time.
Right, especially if you don't get it from the company.
Right, so I bought those triggers for YouTubers that I know, that can't afford it right now, but they might not be able to get them in 6 months from now, right? So I bought them because I have the money.
Mm-hmm.
Just to help other people out. I'm not going to sell them for $800 to these people that I know.
Now,
I like to help other people out.
Let me ask you a question about the force reset. Can you just do one shot at a time? Easy?
No. Well, you can if you do some shit. If you want to cut your bolt carrier group back a little, you could do that so that it doesn't trip it so fast. Or you can put a heavier spring in the FRT trigger to make it so it's an 8-pound versus 5-pound, because you're not going to feel the difference. Trust me.
I totally forgot. I got to get me I have an H2, but I don't have an H3.
You have to have an H3, depending on the gas system.
Well, actually, I don't have a gas system in the one I'm going to put it in. It's a piston.
It might not run. It may run. It may not. But so right, I'm just happy that. So like alone with some other people on YouTube that I know personally and have shaken their hands, they were also on that list, right? The list,
yeah, like the email list that didn't happen,
right?
Yeah, I know
right.
That list.
And so, like Dead Winter, Jeremy from my area,
I haven't.
Yeah, he was on that list too. The first round happened, and they were in stock. And I emailed or I text messages everybody. And the only person that got one on the first round was Dead Winter. And he was so happy that I texted him because he was waiting. And then you woke up, and then Alone with Company woke up, and they were out of stock. And then I checked again, and they were out of stock. And then Dead Winter said, "Hey, they're in stock again." And so that's when second round, I hit you up.
I had to go to the bank. I deposited the money. I got it ordered. As soon as I got it ordered, I was on my way back. I was like, "Hey, hon, let everybody know in the Discord. Text everybody. Let everybody know." She's like, "Well, they're already out of stock. You really want me to let everybody know?" I'm like, "Oh, never mind."
And that's why
I barely got mine.
Right. For a guy like me, I'm trying to help the community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help whatever in any way I possibly can help. I was born an asshole, Stinger. Like I was born that way. I've been an asshole my whole life, but everybody always, I work in a maintenance crew, so everybody takes me with a grain of salt. I mean, I got 6 comments on how yellow my teeth are today. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? Who cares?
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. People are like, "Hey, your Galil is the same color as your teeth." That's why I bought it.
That's why I had the money to go plate my teeth, bitch.
Yeah, so fuck them. But I wanted to help you, and I sent the message to Cuz, but he don't need that shit.
No.
So, but I'm just here to help other people, and it's good that you got to go to a gun show. Like my gun shows in my area are all pushed way back till summer.
We've been having gun shows since late last summer.
Yeah, well, not Minnesota. I live in fucking blue state. Blue State.
Technically, I guess I do too now. East
Should we talk
Texas
about
is
something?
gonna be a blue
Yeah,
state.
yeah. Should we talk about something that's pertinent? Like, what do you think about the assault weapons ban? What did you think about the Clinton assault weapons ban?
I wasn't paying attention back then. I didn't give a shit. I didn't even know it happened.
Yeah,
I was so not awake, doing other shit.
yeah.
Drunken white trash. Do y'all remember Hick? Trident Tony says yes, and hey Tony, it's been a while. Drunken white trash.
Never heard of the channel, but Drunken White Trash. Welcome to the Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, what, cuz? Go ahead. You're on a 20-second lag. I'm waiting. Nope, he's gone. So, but it's always good to have new channels checking this out. And so, what do you think about oh, he's back. Is he back?
Yeah.
Is he back? Okay, go ahead, cuz. 20-second delay.
He takes a drink of beer.
What do you think about the assault weapons ban? Cuz.
I think it's great. I'm all for it. You know, I'm a liberal at heart, and I don't think anybody should own any kind of weapon. That's what I think.
I agree. I'm down with the same thing. I think the more for me, the better. So I'll tell you a story about the Clinton ban. Just a quick story for anybody that remembers the Clinton ban. I don't know if you remember the Clinton ban in the chat, shout it out right now. So the Clinton ban, I was almost too young too naive or whatever to remember, but back during the Clinton ban, I was going to buy my first rifle. So most people's first rifles were 22 long rifles or SKSs, right? So my local area, they were selling AKs for like $300, and I'm talking about like Wasser AKMs.
Right.
So I bought mine for $300. You know, chrome line barrel, just a shooter. And then the ammo, you get 20 rounds of 7.62 for $4 a box. Then the Clinton ban happened. Well, my 90-year-old grandpa right now, you know, back then, bought a Clinton ban AK, and it had a thumb hole stock, no flash suppressor, because that's what makes it scary, is that flash suppressor. And it only came with a 10-round single stack pinned magazine.
Wow. So
when he got that, we just traced out the mag well, right? And then took a Dremel and cut that fucker out.
That's the great thing about an AK, man. Just hack at it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't designed for 10-round mags, but they just didn't cut the receiver all the way out. But you certainly can do that, especially if you have 10-round or 30-round mag, double stack mags for a pattern.
Gerald B says the Clinton ban sucked, so he's old enough to remember it.
Yep, Gerald B. I guess I'm only 38 now, so it was hard for me to remember the Clinton ban, but I want to say that,
dude, I was 19
there's always
when he did that, I think.
19. Holy cow!
Wasn't it 94? Or yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I was 19.
And that's, I had an AK by 19. I think I had an AK right when I turned 18, actually, because you could buy an AK.
You got one before that, to be honest, except for I guess it was your parent.
Yep. Then my grandpa wanted an AK, and it was chambered in 223. So they had the AKMs chambered in 223. But he bought his in the Clinton ban. So it had a thumb hole stock. Well, he just cut the thumb hole shit all off it. Now it has a beautiful wood stock that looks like a thumb hole, but there's no thumb hole. It's just cut into like a stock. It's finished. The receiver is now cut to accept a 30-round magazine. I mean, what do you do with Clinton banned guns? You got to make them, especially AKs. Just
do the same
cut
thing
them
I
out.
did to that Sayega, man.
yeah, just convert it.
You have to do all that work. That's
Yep.
fine. It's not a big deal, but still a pain in the ass.
Yeah. And that's why I like having these gun chats because it's fun to. I mean, it's interesting for me to hear different stories. I wish more people would jump in and we could talk
Yeah.
shit.
Link is in the chat if they're interested in it, for sure.
Yeah. It always just turns into me rambling about nothing important.
Yeah, we're just talking about guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And the Green Dragon was born on politics.
it was born on bullshit.
Yeah.
It was just a whole bunch of shit that we were tired and fed up about. Most of it was politics because that was what was affecting it.
And but in reality, Stinger, at this point, it's still politics. But at this point, what do you can't live your whole life on political issues. You gotta eventually go, fuck this. This is what I'm doing, and this is how I'm gonna live my life.
Yeah.
East Texas outlaws. Sucks
We
a
did
big
get a break for my wife's 300 black.
That's all right. Your internet sucks. I get it. I really like it though that you're closer to your camera now. Your mouth looks a lot softer.
Looks like he puts oil in that goatee.
Put oil on that shit.
Yeah.
It gives me a little push. So yeah, go ahead about Riddles. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just saying that we got a new break for Riddle Girl's 300 blackout pistol. It's
cool.
The Heartbreaker, which is actually kind of cool.
30 caliber Heartbreaker.
Yeah, it has.
So am I gonna get to shoot that?
Hell yeah!
I could shoot that.
We haven't shot it at all. This will be the first time it's been shot, so I got to take the first few shots, make sure if it blows up, it blows me up, because it'll be my dumb ass that put it together. But other than that, yeah.
It's an AR. There's no head spacing required.
That's what I was figuring, but at the same time, everything should be the right tension, but always a little bit worried about that.
Yeah, I hear you. We're gonna get a big ass fucking snowstorm tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. Fuck, I hope the drive's gonna be okay. Cuz, before your internet cuts out, what do you got to say?
He's paused.
About what?
He's freeze frame.
There he is.
About what?
Nothing. Anything. What do you got to say? I like hearing your sexy little voice.
You big man. Lambs cleaned up yesterday. And
yep.
Rain, but there's some dry stuff in there. Hopefully,
Yep. So Cuz is thinking about. I mean, he sent me some pictures of like the Texas or his area. You know, he got affected quite heavily by the ice storms. So there was a lot of limbs down, a lot of branches down, and they just got that whole range cleaned up. And he's hoping we could have a good old bonfire.
Hell yeah.
But it's raining now, so.
Doesn't it rain a lot in Texas? I'm sure.
You know, just wait.
Wait 5 minutes.
An hour.
What's up, Biker Bob? Biker Bob's in the chat.
Biker Bob's in the house. What does Biker Bob think about the 1985 Clinton assault weapons ban, and how did it affect you?
Probably didn't like it too much since in 1985 it was Ronald Reagan and Bill Clinton wasn't yet president. He was still governor.
That's true. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. I guess the Clinton ban didn't affect me too much, but it still interests me because it's a part of history in my life, right? I was born in 1982, and so right when I was getting into assault weapons.
I never was into assault weapons. I mean, they were cool. We saw them in war movies, right? My dad worked for Ruger. So I
Yeah.
had guns in the house. We went out and shot maybe once a year. It wasn't a big thing, but we had some guns. I shot a couple of them in the house when the parents weren't around. It's trying to capture a bullet in a wooden floor. Didn't work. Never found that bullet, but never got in trouble for it either, which is good.
And there's a few things in my history of firearms ownership that make me happy. Like, I had a California Department of Corrections Glock, and I got to put a 31 round magazine into it. That really made me happy. The Ruger Mini 14, Bill Ruger would have been pissed if he would have seen me putting that 30 round mag into it.
I saw one with a collapsible stock at the gun show today or yesterday.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And the Galil is actually an MAR, which is a micro assault rifle. It doesn't have the fun switch, but it was still designed to be an assault rifle, and that's why they're banned from importation into the United States now, is because all the Galils were technically Israeli assault rifles.
We got chat blowing up a little bit. Drunken White Trash, who also went by Hick Billy Hermit back in the day, says, who cares about presidents? For the past 20 years, the president's wives have larger dicks than their husbands. I finished high school in 85, says Gerald B. Is Mule still here, says Drunken White Trash. Mule is. He was going to be here this week. I don't know what happened to him. Apparently Pre-Dawn accidentally bounced. So hopefully Mule will... I sent him the invite. I don't know if he'll come or not. But he's going to the shoot. As far as I know. East Texas, you still there? Oh, might be me by myself for a minute. All right. So this will be the final gun chat of the Dragon for 2 weeks, I believe. Next Sunday, obviously, we're going to be in Texas, and the Sunday after that, I should either be getting home or still on the road. Hopefully, I'll be home. If I'm home, we might do a stream. It'll depend on how I'm feeling at the time. Hey, welcome back, Pre-Dawn.
Yeah, I got lost.
No, that's all right.
Sometimes I get lost.
Not a problem.
So what were you saying? I totally missed the last 5 seconds.
Well, while you were gone, I was just talking about how we're not going to be on next Sunday, and the Sunday after that, we'll have to wait and see if I'm home already or not.
Yeah.
So we might be gone for 2 weeks, maybe just one. What about 420 Homestead? 420 Homestead. Oh, man, I haven't seen him in a while.
Me neither. And
They're more than welcome.
And I follow a lot of the channels. Like there's a bunch of channels that's the only thing that sucks about YouTube, and that's why I try to shake as many YouTubers' hands as I possibly can and get their phone numbers, because you never know, right? I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
No, we could all be gone off the internet, and then if you don't know how to find where they go to, it's like, good luck.
Dead. You could be people.
That's why I try to put out the links of all the different locations you can find my content on, so if I do get booted off of YouTube, well, I'm on DLive. Y'all had your chance to follow me. If you didn't take it, that's on you, not me.
Yeah, so I'm glad you had a good time at the gun show. Bought some 45. Like I said, I'll bring my Chris Vector and my 45 pistol.
Yeah.
And we'll just have... And you got your 45 pistol, and...
Yeah, I'd love to get a few more rounds for the Dan West and the Glock. I don't know. I kind of want to shoot it to see if it's going to be okay. I shaved off a lot of polymer off that handle, and I'm a little bit worried, ain't going to lie, that might crack.
It's just possessions.
Well, luckily, I'd probably have to modify a file, because I might have to 3D print another one, but I haven't found one that's meant for the 45 yet. I only found the ones for the 9 mils.
Gotcha. And I'm not going to bring anything crazy. I kind of want to just I wanted to do a cannon video with Cuz, just because. just because. And
What's up, Broken Patriot? And Justin was cool. Justin, what, 420 Homestead? Or Justin Woolley? Because Justin Woolley was not that cool.
yeah, Justin, the Homestead. Yeah, gotcha. And I've met some really cool YouTubers, and I've met some but it's just like life, right? You meet some people that are just complete douchebags, and then you meet some people that are just amazing people that are like-minded, people that are 2A friendly.
Well, the thing is, I don't just go out and meet any YouTuber, right? I do have
right.
You have to meet a certain level of qualifications before I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll meet with you.
So what were my qualifications?
No. I don't know. They're not written down, right?
Oh,
it's just,
okay.
It's how I feel about this person. Like, is this person a dick or not? You are, but you're also there's different there's a dirty dick, the unwashed dick, the pimply dick, and the regular dick. You got a shiny dick. I'm okay
thank
with
you.
it. No, that's all right.
I appreciate that. I got a shiny dick. I'm gonna refer to that on my channel from now on.
Jeez. I should have put that in a little bit better then.
Today I'm at the local range with a shiny dick.
Yeah.
I got you.
No,
I got you,
there's
man.
different types of assholes, different kind of dicks.
Yeah, and me being, I grew up in a maintenance technician kind of world, right? So I always rib people just for fun, and they rib me back, and sometimes I get butthurt, but I get over it like, very quickly.
You usually get butthurt. Well, at least I do. I usually get butthurt on the ones that actually hit a little close to home. It's like, damn it, I have a little issue with that.
I hear you. But I have an issue, like, look at my teeth. They're crooked as fuck.
Yeah, I got Mountain Dew mouth, so I got missing teeth and cavities. And
but you know what? As long as you're, I don't give a fuck. My thing is, my personal thing is personality. Right? Because that's how people get through in life, is especially if you're a fucking liberal, or not. I guess I shouldn't say that. If you're a douchebag, you're a douchebag. Period.
Exactly.
Right, and for me, I don't care about the perception of how you look. I don't care about that. I've been through that thousands of times, and even through relationships, lady relationships or friendly relationships, I learned that it doesn't fucking matter what people look like. It matters what their personality's like.
What's up, Bikes and Bullets? Welcome to the gun.
Bikes and Bullets is in the house.
Yeah. How's it over in Vegas? You excited for the new gun control that's coming through? Everybody getting all their stuff together?
Want to buy a rare breed trigger, Bikes and Bullets?
$1,000.
$1,000 fucking dollars. Better get it while you can.
Either that, or you
Shipping
can buy a
free.
$200. You can buy a $200 3D printer. Make your own wall hanger.
yeah. Get fucked in the ass by auto key card. Wait, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So
I'm gonna see if I get a knock on the door for that shit.
Well, you never know.
They can go ahead and knock. They can't show intent because I don't have nothing in my rifle other than what's supposed to be in there. So they can miss it.
And just to touch on the auto key card bullshit.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll tell you how I think about it, and my perspective on the auto key card is way different than the older generation, because I've talked to a lot of people about auto key card and described it to them, and they totally told me it was a machine gun. Really? No, I'm telling you that
you put a drawing on a piece of metal.
Yeah,
it's a machine gun.
It's a machine gun. Period. And I've had the older generation already tell me that. And my interpretation is the same as anybody that I know, is that if it's interpreted as art on his site, that's what it is. Because unless you can punch it out with your thumb,
You can't.
which you can't, then you're looking at a little bit different type shit, right? So
It's
if
a
it was
very
like a
small
puzzle,
etching.
right? So if it was a puzzle where you could just punch it out and go, "Hey, I got a fucking lightning link,"
There was another
then,
one that was like that.
then you could prove intent, in my opinion, and that's just my personal opinion because if you can punch it out with your thumb, that's pretty close to there's a gray line there, and the gray line can be blurred a little bit, but if you could punch it out with your thumb, then that's intent, in my opinion.
There was one that was like that you could punch out, and they got that guy pretty darn quick. But yeah,
And they got him.
This one, no man, it's so small of an etching that there's no work done for you at all. It's like if I decided to make my own Hawaiian t-shirt and put that as a design all over the t-shirt, what are you gonna do with it? I can't do a damn thing with that drawing on that piece of metal. It's a bottle opener, and that's all it is.
I agree. And I agree. Now,
and to cut that out, that would be such a hassle. It'd be so much easier for me to do it in so many different other ways besides cutting that shit out.
Right. And as a machinist or as a mechanic, just looking at the key card itself, to be able to cut that out and cut it out and bend it and do the things that you need to do to be an illegal person, it takes a lot. It would actually take quite a bit. And the intent would be on the person that would cut it out.
Yeah.
It's not on the seller of the card. And that's just 100% my opinion. But I don't think that, just like some other people were saying, that you can't. How do you fucking make a drawing of a lightning link or a drawing of a machine gun? How do you charge somebody with that? But I'm not the ATF either, And don't worry, they're going to be coming soon for the other deal.
We got a little bit of an interesting conversation going on. So Bikes and Bullets says, LOL, I am the guy whom the need police hate. LOL. I'm the guy whom the need police hate. He says, then Broken Patriot says, need police, ? He says, yes, Broken Patriot. The ones that ask, what do I need for, or what do I need this for, or what do you need that for? LOL. Oh, I get it, Bikes. And Riddle Girl, she bumped into a cop at the grocery store the other day, and he turns around at her right in the eyes. That's assault. And then he laughs, right? He laughs. He's trying to be joking, right? And she's about to freak the fuck out. She don't like cops anyway, right? And so I'm like, you shouldn't do that. She don't like cops as it is, and that's not funny. And then you could just see his face like, crap. Don't be joking around like that. Not in 2021. I'm going to George Floyd my ass over here because my wife bumped you with her cart. And you try to make a joke.
So, hey, I have a question, and I'm not trying to get into politics. This is just between you and me, Stinger. But what did the George Floyd's family won a $2 million lawsuit?
I don't think they got a lawsuit. I think they just gave him the money, didn't they? I don't really know.
I'm asking.
Following that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If anybody in the chat knows, let us know because I'm not really sure. I don't think they took it to court. I think they
just settled.
They just gave him money. Like, hey, here you go. Sorry about that.
Shut your fucking mouth. There's the cash.
Maybe. Okay, I was just wondering. Had something on that, but I could be wrong. 100%.
All right. That was just totally random.
I would have thought you would have known that. It's in your fucking state.
No, I don't follow that shit. I don't. Like I told you, you probably follow politics a little bit more than I do.
A little, but I try not to do too much.
Just a little, and that's okay. I'm not judging you at all for that. I do not follow politics at all anymore. I am totally mute to politics and cases, settlements, unless my town was on fire and people were coming to fuck me up.
Well, at least
then
I would. The president is.
Yeah, then I would take notice. But Hey, you're gonna get your $1,400 stimulus check, right?
Eventually.
Eventually.
Here's the thing. When they first gave us the first one, we still had the same bank account, right? Because they got it off of our tax returns, I guess.
Yeah.
And then for the $600 one, our bank had been bought out by another bank. So our original bank account don't exist. They transferred it over to the new bank. Well, they can't figure that shit out. So they had to mail us that $600. It took like 2 months. So everybody got their $1,400 except for us. We're going to get it in like 2 months. That would have been really helpful. If I had gotten that, oh man, I would have been fine for this trip. No problem. Let me buy some more shit. They had an 80% lower 308 over there. I wanted it so freaking bad because I've been waiting to do a 308 build, 80% lower.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't. I've already spent way more than I should have on the ammo,
Yep.
And then I still got the hotel and the gas. So.
You got a tent? just pitch a tent, bro.
All right.
So, but yeah, it'd be interesting. I guess I'll be dead by then, I'm sure, but it'll be interesting to see where that, how this all goes, where that all this fucking stimulus money's coming from. I'm just glad that I don't have kids. Well, I'm just glad that I don't have children.
This country won't last that long. This country's going to, I think, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, I don't think the country's going to last that long. It's going to split up. It's got to.
Yeah.
You can't keep printing this kind of money and expect something not to happen. And when that happens, when this economy crashes, it's going to be the worst that we've ever seen. Venezuela's going to look like a blip, right? It's going to affect everybody in the entire world. And what comes from that, it's definitely going to split up our country. Other countries are going to probably take advantage. You can probably bet China's going to be involved somewhere.
Oh, China's definitely going to be involved.
This country's going to split. There ain't no way. Broken Patriot says George Floyd got a $27 million settlement.
Yeah, his family.
And they probably still got their $1,400 each per person stimulus as well.
Well, it's good to know that Broken Patriot's on top of the stuff, and shout out to Broken Patriot. But I did see that settlement, so it didn't even go to court. They just paid him. I don't know what happened to the cop that did the.
I think he's still ready to go to trial. Hasn't gone to trial just yet.
Yeah. We'll see how that all turns out. Well, I kind of almost know how that's going to turn out.
They have to convict him. If they don't convict him, the shit that's going to go down.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you're a juror, you know what's going to happen to this country if you say not guilty.
Yeah, but they thought about that. Like, so you think about the California riots, right? The deal with they fucking burned that shit. Santa Monica, they and it wasn't just black people. It was all people. Everybody was.
They just like some chaos. Yeah.
They just wanted to fucking light shit on fire, get free shit, break windows. I heard Portland's still on fire, or Portland.
I doubt it.
Yeah, so they had the autonomous zone and the whole deal. There's still all sorts of problems and people. That's my problem. Is I was watching videos earlier about these autonomous zones and you can't travel here. And
I say we do one of those.
Motherfucker, I would be rolling in there.
I think they got the idea from the Bundys, to be honest, in Oregon.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we can make an autonomous zone in Texas.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's a very hard issue. So, where do you stand on that issue? Like, do you think that they should take that police station and courthouse back?
Personally, I don't know. Like, it depends.
That's a very hard issue.
It is, right? Because I believe that if I was to do that, I would believe in it, right? They believe in a cause. They believe that they're not being represented. They're going to change shit. And I will give them mass props for them to get off their ass and actually do something. They did something. Yep. They went and did something. Just like the Bundys did that in Oregon. Well, Bundy's at least Fincham got killed for that shit. But
Yeah, I watched that video.
But the autonomous
Several
zone,
times.
I mean, I got to give them props. They're out there. They're doing something. What are we doing? I mean, we're talking about it. I'm talking about it all week long. But what have I done? Not a damn thing. So,
I hear you.
you know, if I was part of a group that I felt was in the right, you know,
Yeah.
and we went and did some shit and took over some shit, then I think, you know, I have every right to do that. And by me saying that, I think they have every right to do their thing. As I said, I think this is going to split up into multiple different areas, not just, you know, one country to rule them all anymore. And why can't everybody have their personal little paradise?
Right.
What's up, TC?
Cool. Yeah. Read the comments.
Yeah. Well, don't have a whole bunch, but Tony's in the chat. What's up, bikes? And then it says, still breaking windows in Portland, Broken Patriot. 2A autonomous zone. Yeah, a 2A autonomous zone. I bet you they have to send a lot more to clear that out than they had to do with that in Portland. And then TC says, blessings to you all. And that's chat.
And blessings back. You know, but I mean, what sparks that? You know, I guess for the autonomous zone, you know, that kind of stuff. I guess it would have to be something that is really worth fighting for. And I guess George Floyd's life was worth, you know, fighting for, right? To a lot of people.
Yeah.
And the way the police treated whatever, however you decide on that, either side of the fence, that's
right.
fine.
Everybody's got their own little opinion on that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I don't care either way.
Hashtag that out all night. But.
Right. But I mean, how far are you pushed until you have to make an autonomous zone? My autonomous zone is right here. Right here. And then in this
yeah, but
area.
How much do you need to happen before you get out of your little home?
Yeah,
and actually do something because of something that happened to somebody else.
That's a good question.
Is it them raiding my ass and taking me out? Is that going to be, you know, or is it a group of people? That is a hard question, right? What is it going to actually take for people to stand up and like, not this time. No, we're not sitting on our ass this time. We're doing something. For conservatives, that's really difficult because we make a lot of excuses. Oh, I got bills to pay. I got to go to school, or I got to go to work. Yeah. You know,
kids.
Those liberals out there doing the autonomous zone, they don't have work. You see, they don't have jobs. They're living off the government, so they have the time living in their mama's basement. Well, you can spew all that you want.
Yeah,
they still got out and did something. The only time I've seen it in conservatives is at the Bundy Ranch. When they saw what was happening to the Bundy Ranch and people from all over the place went there and stood with somebody they don't know facing down the feds with firearms. That was the only time I've seen that, you know, where people stood up and went and did something for somebody else.
Yeah, but you got to think about the longevity of that whole deal. Right? You know, it was kind of weird to see people in that situation being shot and being tear gassed and going, we need the police. We need ambulances. And they went, hey, you just defunded the police.
Right?
You just defunded ambulances. We don't have any services for you.
It's funny now they're defunded. They're buying new, or they're bringing in police from other areas. So that they still have the same amount, but they're not. Now they're paying more because it's coming from another area.
Yeah. So if I ever had to have my own zone or do my own thing, it would have to be self-sufficient. Obviously, you know, you can't go downtown Portland and go, I'm gonna grow fucking corn down here. I'm gonna make a living right here with no job. You know. But you got to remember, there's thousands of other people out there that are going to be well needed in a situation like that. Mechanics, people, machinists. You know, and I'm not saying anything about the people in the autonomous zone, but those guys a lot of them didn't have a lot of skills. Maybe they had firearm skills, some of them didn't. You know, but to have a community that works well, you have to have a lot of different skills. You got to have people that can do shit. You can't just light dumpsters on fire and police stations and go, "We're here. This is ours.
Okay.
We're gonna take it."
I'm gonna read something from the comments, and you let me know if this makes any sense. TC, love you, bro. They've been cleaning the dumbs, DUMBS. There was a dumbs from Vatican to Israel filled with gold bullion. 178,000 aircraft moving the gold back to the USA, and there were 9 other city dumbs filled, and they're moving it here. Are we getting our gold back so that we can go back to the gold standard? I doubt it, because we cannot. There is a study saying that there is not more than $30 trillion in gold, even in the planet. I think it was like not even a trillion gold, or value wise.
Yeah.
So how do you go back to the gold standard? Because as soon as you do, every debtor who owns U.S. debt is going to say, guess what I want right now? I want gold. Screw the U.S. dollar. Because every other country got off the gold standard as well. So if they can get gold out of it, that'll help out their economy more. There's no way we go back to the gold standard. Not as the United States of America.
No way. And that's just my opinion. I to go back to the gold standard would be impossible or foolish, whichever way you want to look at it. And that's just my opinion.
If we did that today, everybody who owns U.S. debt would cash in. Absolutely. And we don't have it. There's not enough in the world. So you can't do it. We're already too far gone. They know it. They're just printing. They're trying to print as much as they can. Pretty soon you'll start seeing hyperinflation just like you saw in Venezuela. It's going to be wheelbarrows of cash to buy a loaf of bread. You're going to be burning it to keep warm. It's going to be, and they're just going to keep on going. They're holding down silver and gold as much as they can right now because, I'll tell you what, the silver and gold price, you can't get that at your local coin shop because there ain't no way they're going to give you bullion, actual gold or silver for that price of spot.
Right.
Because they know what's going on, and the amount of demand that is out there is far exceeding the amount of gold and silver mined last year.
Yep. And just my personal deal, so I'll tell you my personal deal is I am not investing in gold and silver. I'm investing in
lead,
precious metals,
copper.
lead,
Yep.
copper, brass.
I try to do all
firearms.
the metals. I try to do all the metals, but that also has its own problems, right? I have some silver, gold. I don't have a lot.
Yep.
I think I got a couple grand, worth. And it's nice. I like looking at it. It's also a hobby, a collection, right? So it's a little bit
definitely.
of both. So is the guns and the ammo. I have been a little bit slacking on the ammo because you can't find primers. I did find small pistol primers at the gun show. They wanted $200 for 1,000.
It's crazy. I know the price of primers right now, Stinger, is crazy because I have a person that has their finger on the pulse of primers.
Yeah.
Even shotgun shell primers right now.
Oh, I can find those. I can find
insane.
I can find,
but they're still insane.
Yeah, and I can find 50 BMG. But small pistol primers before this shit happened was $30 to $33 for a box of 1,000. This guy was charging $200 from 3 cents a primer to 20 cents per primer. It's amazing.
Ooh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody has their own niche, their own thing. But just I hope everybody in the chat and everybody listening, or everybody in the future listening, realizes that cash is not king. It is. It may be now.
Yeah.
But it won't be. Right.
This is why I have been, and just like what you were saying, invest in metals. Right. So
yeah.
When I would get the stimulus, I bought a little bit of gold. However, if you put it into something real, anything real, getting solar, you getting more self-sufficient, you getting, any land, put it into something that's not just like, I went to see a movie and we went out to eat. Put it into an investment in your own self-stability.
Yep. That's why I bought a boat. You know,
I had
I
people
know.
who said, you know what, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take the socialism check. And I was like, why not? Well, because I'm better than that. Are you? Because you not taking that money is not going to save our economy from the collapse
Right.
that is coming. All
It
it's going to
doesn't
do
matter.
is take away an opportunity for you to take that one, a little bit of free money that you didn't expect and invest it into something that might help you during a total economy collapse.
And I agree with you 100% on that. I have friends that will not take the check. They will not spend the money. But the thing is, in all reality, that check is there. That check, the money is going to be there regardless if you cash it, if you use it, if you don't. The best thing you can do, in my opinion, is take that and use it for something that you can use down the road, whether it be firearms, ammunition, gold, silver, something that you can use to be self-sustaining.
Mhm.
And that's one thing I don't talk about on my channel is, well, there's two things: politics and self-sufficiency, right? Because you should, if you're not already there now, you are missing the train completely. You should already be investing in things. And
Get
I'm not
this.
talking about the stock market.
I was at
I'm
the
not
gun.
talking about the American dollar.
I was at the gun show and there was a guy on the phone saying, "Man, I'm you know what? Screw these ammo prices. I'm going to get into reloading." I'm like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
Fuck you.
As a reloader, that is the worst
No.
thing to do right now. You cannot get components. You can kind of get powder, but you can't get primers. Not unless you're doing 50 BMG or shotgun shells.
Right. So take that $1,400 and pay the inflated ammo prices, or don't.
Exactly.
Do whatever you think is necessary. So I deal with people every day that say, I'm not paying fucking 50 cents a round for 9mm.
Right.
I'm not paying. Well, then don't shoot. Just stop shooting then.
I stopped shooting for a long time.
Right. Don't talk to me. If you're not going to pay the prices, then fuck you. Don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? And I pay the prices because I shoot and I practice and I save the ammo, right? So if whatever happens, which I'm sure a lot of people will argue with me both ways, that the prices will go down and there will be ammo available in the future. Okay, well, that's fine. But it's never going to, just like 22 long rifle, it's never going to be like it used to be. It's never going to be.
Just like 2012 told us that we should maybe start stocking up 22. Just like 2020 told us, well, maybe we should be stocking up toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Right? All these events now, hopefully we'll all understand to start stocking up primers and powder and anything like that. However, for me, I'm not thinking of stocking up primers. I've really seriously been looking at reloading my own primers or making another way of getting it done. Because we got to get more self-sufficient. If the supply of primers is not going to be there like it isn't right now, I'm going to stock up on primers when they come back. But I'm still going to be trying my hand at making my own until I get that as perfected as I can. Because you're not going to use it, right? You're not going to use it unless you have to use it. But you can get the things that you need to get. Like, I know how to make my own black powder. I can do it from most things that I can make myself. And one thing that I have to go to Ace Hardware and buy, right? Other than that, I have everything I need to make black powder. Should I shoot it all the time? Fuck no. But could I make a loadout for those black powder rounds right now that would get me through if I had to? Yeah.
Hunt some deer, rabbits, squirrels. And that's what makes me laugh about people. Maybe it's our generation or the generation. People that go, fuck, I can't wipe my ass unless I have toilet paper.
Right?
I have to have fucking
they did
Charmin.
Back in the 1800s, bro?
I gotta have Charmin fucking toilet paper. Well, you're fucked. You are fucked.
If that was your biggest concern.
And that's what makes me, out of all this shit, and walking into Walmart or walking into wherever it is, and there's no fucking toilet paper. It just makes me laugh that all these fucking people just are so scared of having a toilet paper shortage.
Well,
are
fortunately,
you
a
going to
lot more
eat that
people woke
shit?
up. Yeah, I know, right?
Are you going to eat
Well,
fucking toilet paper?
The next round was meat. They were limiting meat in my local Sam's Club. Like, you could only get so much meat in one, like, ammo. This is why you know something's coming. They're not just limiting ammo. They're limiting meat and food this last summer. They're not doing it right now, but it was there.
But I can hunt deer and I can catch fish.
Yeah.
And that's just me. I mean, I'm not saying that. So what if gas is fucking rationed? You know, how am I going to power my boat? Well, I'll get a fucking paddle. You know,
These are the questions that you have to ask yourself. This is what a prepper does, right? You all of a sudden you came up to an event that happened that you weren't quite prepared for. And you're like, okay, or even if you were, right, you're going to have some issues where, like, oh, fuck, like East Texas Outlaw. You know what? I bet you he knows a few areas where he needs to improve his setup if there's another winter storm. Why? Because there was probably some things that he didn't have available that he wish he had before that winter storm had hit.
Definitely. And that's the thing, but it's also about being, I guess I shouldn't say self-reliant, but it's about being innovative. Right. Innovative is my term. Right. Is you know, people are always talking about, well, we don't need these type of people. We don't need these type of people. Well, people have skills that will allow them to live through a lot of things. Being able to use a screwdriver. Being, you know what I mean? Just the basic skills of life. A computer programmer might have some problems, you know, in the event that something happens. But if you are able to work through problems and be a problem solver, you should be able to do some shit. You know, I mean, I'm not a big prepper either. I mean, me personally, I don't have solar panels, you know, because it can get overwhelming. You know, if you look at any situation that could happen, do you have enough water? Do you have enough food? Mm-hmm. Do you have power? Do you have a generator? You know, do you have solar to run that generator? Well, at a certain point, if you're not already living off the grid right now and being able to self-sustain, it's going to be tough, you know, but you can always trade those services for food.
Chad Lilly says it depends on the programmer, though. Some you don't really need.
Right. And but then again, who knows what's going to happen? You know, you and me can't predict the future, right? So maybe the programmer is going to be the way of the future. You know, I don't know that, but
well, that's why the world worked before currency was even invented, because everybody would just barter, right?
You got everybody had skills. I don't have
a skill. Yeah, everybody had different skills. It worked out. It was the currency for a very long time.
Yep, but it's the people that don't have skills, like the X generation or whatever you want to call people ahead of us.
William, I was never here. Jay Garrs Jr. What's up, William? I was never here. Jay Garrs Jr. That is one hell of a long name, and there's still limits of food where they're at. I don't know where you're at. Let me know what state. You don't have to tell me, you know, what city or anything, but I guess you don't really have to say what state if you're that uncomfortable about it.
Yeah, fire it off in the chat. I mean, what do you think? What do you guys think? I mean, these are just my opinions, and I have a very specific skill set. You know, I'm a mechanic, but just like the rest of us here, I mean, Stinger, he can do any job probably that was needed. He could start fires, right? He can turn a wrench. You know, I could turn a wrench. I could start a fire. Could I start a fire with a fire starter in the Amazon where it's 100% humidity? Maybe not.
As long as I have my fire starter that I overpaid for, probably.
But that's called natural selection too. You know, I mean, then that's what I think is funny about, not funny, but it's interesting about America is, back in the 50s and back then, there was actually natural. So if you did some dumb shit, Like if you climbed over the fence at Niagara Falls and you wanted to get a closer look at the falls,
Hold my
and
beer.
you fell to your death,
Hold my
and
beer.
you fell to your
Yeah. They didn't
Yeah, and
have nowadays they have medics that can make you, stay alive. Back then,
Right.
you would have died just because, things that they could fix today, but they weren't able to fix then. So we're not able
Right.
to weed out as many of the weak links
right.
that hold my
Now
beers.
and everything's padded now. Everything has rounded corners and
I
shit.
saw a teeter-totter with safety springs.
Exactly, and that's and and I guess I don't want to get too far into that but I mean back then there was natural fucking selection.
There was
If you
a toy
did
in the
dumb
50s.
shit,
There was a toy in the 50s that was a cannon, an actual cannon. You could
yeah,
you
don't point it at your fucking face.
You're right, yeah. You learned pretty quick. I'm sure there was some kids who did, but you know what? When they did, their parents' first thought wasn't let's sue. It was like, well, we should have taught him better. Guess we'll try better on the next one.
Right, and that's what it's interesting with all the new gun owners and everything that are out in the United States and wherever else now is some people don't even know how to use a gun, but they have guns.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot of people have guns now that don't know anything about guns.
But the thing is if they decide to point those guns at their husband or their face, they should have been. I was taught from this big. Do not point this at anything you want to die. You
can't fix stupid. You can't regulate morality. You can't regulate safety.
But we're trying. We're trying, Stinger.
I know we're trying, but at the same time,
trying to
saying that they should have to have a class in order to have a gun, I am not for that. It is a right for every American citizen, and it is your right to be as stupid and idiotic as possible. Now, when you are stupid and idiotic, it is your right to go to fucking jail for the consequences of your fucking actions. Maybe you should have thought about that. Maybe you should have got training on your own. But should it be mandatory? I don't think it should.
Yeah.
Right? I started buying guns and shooting guns without any training, right? Not professional training. Sure, I shot it as a kid, right? I shot it as a kid. I knew the basics. But I didn't know the rules. I didn't know the actual rules, right? Because those were never taught to me. I go to the gun range with gun Nazis as range officers for the first time. Oh my God. I felt like I was the most dangerous person at the range that day. But I still went. I would still carry every day, even though I had absolutely no training. I probably would have been worse off if I had to use it at the time. But you know what? At least I would have had it if I needed to. I still have not had any professional training. Would I like to have some? Sure. But I haven't, and I think it is what it is. I'm fine with it. I'm a lot more safe. I've had a negligent discharge before, which could have been really bad, but it wasn't, thankfully. And you know what? I learned from that, and I try not to be stupid. That's the point, right? Yeah. Are you trying not to be stupid, or are you just waving it around like I'm a new rapper? I'm about to cap in your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is there's so many people that don't learn from mistakes. There's too many safeguards between death and stupidity, I guess. There's so many safeguards nowadays, and I mean, and I'm not talking about just firearms. I'm talking about period. Right. I'm talking about machinery. I work in the food industry, so back in the 80s, like the mixers and the grinders and shit, there was never fucking safety guards on that shit.
Absolutely.
But if you were fucking stupid enough to go, hey, there's a big ass fucking blade down there.
Guess who had to pay for it?
Maybe I should stick my fucking hand down there.
You did. Yeah, you used to have to pay for that shit. The company didn't pay for no shit. That was your dumbass mistake.
Exactly. And that's where our country has made the wrong.
I remember the first time I saw a parent not only not spanking their child, but telling them to think about what they did and use your words and all this shit, right? I remember saying, wow, when that person grows up, this society is going to eat them up. They're going to think that they're owed something, and they're going to get into a job and get fired immediately for doing some shit and thinking they're owed something. Well, no, I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Apparently the whole world was like that at the time, and they've all bowed to these spoiled brats. Now we do
Yeah.
have a few things in the chat I kind of want to read.
Yeah,
Chad-
fire it up, man.
Yeah,
Fire
yeah,
it
yeah.
up.
Chad Lilly. It's not do you have it? It's do you know how? William, I was never here, says Chad, what's your opinion about Justin Hess? Broken Patriot says I can make coffee. Chad Lilly, I have questions about everything regarding Justin Hess. Well, was the same things happen with you? Of course, we're all targeted. How does Justin's eyes go from brown to blue? PA. Justin's eyes are blue? I remember when the slides we had in school, 30 feet tall and scorching hot.
Yeah.
My mom.
Scorching hot.
Yeah, that's dude. Here in Arizona, in
Yeah.
120-degree heat with a metal slide. I don't care if you're wearing. I was wearing shorts, and I was so sorry.
Yeah, but you
even-
learn quick.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Now, here's the question: who is Justin Hess?
Justin Hash is Homestead 420. I believe he was in Arizona, not Phoenix. Sorry,
Okay.
I think he was in southern Arizona. He had goats. He was either forget. He was definitely a non-believer because I don't remember. I don't know. We had questions a few times, so I'm personally not a fan of Justin Hess, but that's just me. My mom is good. She makes sure I wear my special helmet before I go outside and walk the dogs with bikes and bullets. William, I was never here. I just saw you and remember some drama. It's all thought I'd ask. Wish we had more info on the case. Shady makes no sense. Guns should be banned, says Maddie C. Okay. Guns should totally be banned. I
Totally.
agree. I think we can, if everybody bans guns in America, I think we'd be all right.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have to work on knives, though, unfortunately. But that can be next. None at all,
Yeah.
says Chad Lilly. I do remember when you were being attacked about your rights, though, says William. Best gun safety tip, keep your booger hooker off the bang switch until you're ready to shoot. Yep. Thank you, Gerald B. And William, I was never here, and there was nothing wrong with your video. Ooh, there's some drama I missed. I only knew Justin online. And same here. There's a friend that shoots guns with him still online. Don't know what happened to him either. All right.
Yeah. A lot of people come and go from YouTube. You
Yep.
know, a lot of people. There's a lot of drama. I mean, and
Yeah.
and when I say drama, like, I don't give a shit.
Here's the
Like,
thing. I don't care what
I
you
don't care.
think and what you believe, right? It's not my
Yeah.
it's not my thing, right?
right?
But
Yep.
if I all of a sudden got butthurt because you believed the world was flat and I couldn't deal with that. I just had to call you out on how stupid you were every time, we were online together because you're stupid enough to think the world's flat. Eventually, you're going to have bad feelings about that person. So Justin over there, I believe this is Homestead 420 here in Arizona,
Yeah.
basically knew that I, am a believer in God and would light me up. Oh, and then his whole viewpoint on how to raise children. He was also under the viewpoint that you talk to children. You talk to your 2-year-old. You never raise your voice. You never spank for sure because that's not, that's not appropriate.
Yeah.
That's a human, that's another person. But the guy doesn't believe in God. And I'm like, how do you have morals then? And we got into all sorts of discussions. Anyway, not really a
Yep.
fan. And the whole raising the children thing, definitely disagree with him on that. He's going to be like the worst father ever. I hope he never has kids, but
And
at
I
the same
don't-
time, he has every right to have them.
Right. And so does everybody in the rest of the United States of America. I don't have kids, and but I know how I was raised.
Mm.
And so if I was to ever raise children, I'm sure I would raise them the same way. If I did some dumb shit, I expect to be
Here's the thing. I think
Fucking-
everybody should have kids, especially in this community. The
Yeah.
other side is out breeding us and out adopting us. I'm not saying everybody has
Yeah.
their issues, right? I've had one child. My wife that I have now can't have a kid. We're getting older, right? So that's getting less and less likely. But for those people who can't physically have a kid, think about adopting, man. There's the way this world is going, they're out breeding and out adopting us by a lot. You're gonna be bred out. It's what do you call it? When they gender something, not gender, genocide. It's genocide.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm the minority now.
Yep. Ban guns. Biden 2020. I agree. Well, Biden already won 2020.
He's here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And that's cool.
Guns,
And
though, as I said, I'm 100% behind banning all guns. Let's ban them all, though.
Yeah. And the thing is if people, I have Biden supporters that watch my channel all the time, and that's fine. People, the United States was built on different principles and different opinions. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, and also the United States was built on what do you call that when you come into the country illegally?
Undocumented workers?
No, immigration. So the United States was built on immigration, right? I mean, that's just truth. All
right, Maddie C is okay with banning guns and knives. That's good. Yeah,
cool.
But what's next?
Yeah,
gotta keep going.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
Also, pressure cookers, because I mean the Boston bomber used pressure cookers. That's gotta be bad.
You can't have any boiled peanuts anymore.
You got to ban charcoal. You got to ban sodium.
And everybody's allowed to their opinion, right? So I was grown up from age 10 to shoot guns, to live, not to do harm to other people. So everybody has their own opinion about banning firearms, and that's fine. You can do whatever the fuck you want, or you can have the opinion that you want in the United States of America. But me personally, I'm going to have firearms until the day that I die, or until the day that they come to take them. And I'm going to have whatever firearms that I want to have. And so that's that discussion, I guess. Everybody has their
here's the thing,
discussion
right?
either way.
You can ban guns, but it doesn't mean that you're going to keep them out of the hands of the people that want them. Yeah. I've been learning how to do things around, right? If I had to, I have a 3D printer. I can go to a hardware store. I have the files on how to make it from a hardware store and a 3D printer, right? Yeah. And I already know how to make my own black powder. I can do it right now with common household items.
Yeah.
Lead projectiles. I got the stuff to melt lead.
And that's the thing is people they want to ban guns. Well, there's machinists out there. There's common folk out there, and that's fine. You can push the ban of firearms all you want, but I'm going to tell you right now in this Green Dragon chat, in this bar that we're all sitting at, I will never give up my firearms for anything. Period. I'm not, and just because, not because I'm stubborn, not because of whatever, because I was born this way, and I've always had firearms.
It's a protected class.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm totally down for people that don't want to have firearms. If you don't want a gun in your house, if you don't need a gun to protect your family, if you don't need a gun or a fishing pole to feed your family, then don't. I'm not pressing that. That's what pisses me off about America most is that just because you don't need it doesn't mean that you should push your beliefs on me telling me that I don't need it.
What I don't like is when people say, well, I don't think there should be guns. And I'm like, okay, well, we take them all, even from the cops. Well, no. The cops should have guns. Oh, but you're also the person who said the cops are racist and targeting people because of reasons. So should the cops be the only ones with the guns? Or should it be the government? The ones that drop bombs on kids in other countries for oil or for whatever, right?
Just like Lord of War.
Should those have the firearms? Be the only ones that have it, right? Because if they're so horrible, then don't you want to be able to stand up to them? If you don't have firearms, you're not going to be able to stand up to them, or at least have the capacity to own one, right?
Yeah.
If you have absolutely no chance of owning one, what's going to stop the police that you don't like that much from doing whatever they want to you, or the government, What happens if
Soy.
Trump wins in 2024? Can you imagine if Trump wins in 2024 and the only guns in America are those of his police and his military? Aren't you going to wish that you had some way to stand up to that tyrannical, that kind of that tyrant? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what
Tyranny.
you mean. Well, Austria's there right now, right?
Yep.
They're all happy and everything's good, and Glocks are made there, but none of their civilians can have them, and yeah. But that's where I'm at. If your belief is that no guns should be had by Americans, well, don't own guns. Be happy. Live in your society. Be happy. Do whatever you got to do. But in my life, in my society, I like to own firearms. I shoot firearms for pleasure. Do you have a Lamborghini? Do you drive your car the way you want to drive it?
To drive over the speed limit? Like, why does any car need to go over 65 miles an hour?
Yeah, well, fucking limit the speed limit on
you
your
go.
car.
Yeah.
Don't put speed limits on the roads. Limit your car to 65.
Yeah.
Fine. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
We have Gerald in the chat saying, from here, if you call 911, the cops are 20 to 60 minutes away. Well, you know what, Gerald B? No matter where you are, order food and call the cops. See which one gets to your door first. William says, others do some pretty stupid things that people would bawl about. You protect your own ass, period. And Chad says, Maggot Monograph and Agent 19 were on Justin for a year before he snapped. Oh, Homestead, big surprise. Did Homestead snap? That dude was on a short leash. I'm not even going to lie. That guy worried the fuck out of me.
And that's where
he had some issues, man. Why do you give a fuck what I believe? Believe your own damn thing. I don't give a fuck if you don't believe in God. Shit. You don't see me over there trying to convert his ass.
Right, and that's what we're talking about, Sting. Is that if you believe in God or don't, I'm not gonna fucking come to your house and tell you that you have to believe in God or I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Right? Right? I mean,
Yep.
that's the thing is this is America. You should be able to
I don't
do whatever
think you should be able to go to
do.
somebody else's house and say you have to or you don't have to own a gun. I mean, you have to own a gun or you can't own a gun.
Right.
Yeah.
It's yes or no. Either
it's
you
up to
own
you.
one or you don't. It's up to you. It's up to you and your family, whether you should protect your family or not. And yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
So I choose to. Some people choose not to. But I don't think that Mothers Against Fucking Violence should come to my place and tell me that I can't have a firearm.
Or that you don't need certain ones, right? Like,
yeah, you can't tell me I need a musket.
It's up to them
Fuck
on
you.
what you need for whatever situation you may encounter.
Yep. And mine aren't all for home defense.
Nope.
Look at my YouTube channel. Do I need a gold Galil to protect my family? No. Do I need it?
You look pretty good doing it.
Do I need? Yeah, right. Is it just for sport? Yeah. And
that's the thing, right? It becomes something you start because you think you need to have in order to protect your family, right?
Yeah.
If something happens, I kind of want to have that on my hip just in case, because when you're in a grocery store and there's a mass shooting going on, I'd rather have one on my hip and be able to have a chance. Not saying I'm going to win, not going to say that I'm going to live.
You have a chance,
but I have a chance. Like everybody over at Virginia Tech, that whole shooting. What if they had the chance? What if they had the firearm? Not saying they would have lived, but I bet you if you give them that choice, they would have taken it right then and there.
And I actually thought about that quite deeply today on the way to the gun range. Is right to own, right to carry type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of thinking, like, a lot of people complain about why do you carry? Why don't you carry? Why would you even want to carry a gun ever? But it goes back to that whole thing of I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And I know that's a beaten dead horse, right? But for me, I'd rather have something and not need it.
Chad Lilly, and the host shouldn't be reading our chat out loud. If you're going to put it in the comments, I'm gonna read it out loud, bro. That's how this works. It's how it's always worked. You should know this. Chad Lilly's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Shit. If you want to have a private conversation, maybe look up Discord. And while you're on Discord, I have a Discord. Check out Poison Stinger's Discord. Homestead 420 wasn't the guy who needed a bike ride to the birdhouse. I think you have the two mixed up. Homestead 420 is, if he is the guy in Arizona, then I would be right. I don't know his actual name. I never cared to talk about it. I think you have the two mixed up. Justin was in Georgia. Okay.
Yeah. People go off the deep end.
Yep. Justin Woolley did.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. People go off the end, but that's why we defund the police, right?
Well, as I
Take
was
care
saying,
of people like that.
right. As I was saying earlier, I got into it originally, because I wanted to have a gun just in case something happened. And then that turns into, well, let me learn a little bit about this. And then all of a sudden other videos were suggested. And I was like, oh, what's that? And I go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And then it becomes more of a, oh, shit, I need more than just a pistol to protect my family. Maybe I need to also look into stocking up on food or supplies and water, Let me also think about getting a bunker because I watched Doomsday Preppers or some shit,
Yeah. Yep.
And then before you know it, you're also getting things just because it's cool. And then it becomes not only something that you got into to protect your family, but now it's a little bit of a hobby, a little bit of a collection, a little bit of a, trying to change or trying to try your hands at gunsmithing a little bit,
Yeah. And for me, it's mechanics. Like, I'm a mechanical kind of guy. And to be honest with you, to be able to take a projectile and fire that projectile out of a barrel hundreds of yards accurately is just amazing to me. How the human or the society of the United States or whatever, that humanity discovered that you could put a certain barrel twist and take black powder and shoot this projectile and make it semi-automatic or fully automatic or whatever and fire these projectiles downrange and hit a target. That mechanically in my mind is just it's crazy how you can make that happen.
Yeah, Resist the Tyranny was in Arizona. So William. So that's why. Yeah, I would imagine 420 was in Arizona as well. Says not Arizona. Homestead 420 wore the bandana, which he did wear a bandana, the one in Arizona did, and used Craigslist. I don't know about that, or for used windows. I don't know about that either.
Yeah, I don't know
420,
anything.
420 Homestead or Homestead 420, I don't know about that, but Resist the Tyranny, yeah, he was in Arizona. He moved to Arizona. Never met him. One of those people that was on the Dragon for quite a while, and there was a little bit of falling out on the Dragon, so that one kind of divided it a little bit.
Yeah, but just like human, you got to watch the people that you deal with every day too. You can't just go, hey, I met this guy on the internet. I'm going to go fucking hang out with
William
him.
says they both have the first name Justin. Woolley is Justin Hess. Well, if Justin Hess is Justin Woolley, because Justin Woolley had his own channel, he went and shot his whole family up. So
I think I did hear about that.
Yeah.
I heard about
Justin
that.
Woolley fucking murdered his own family, man. Some bullshit.
And that's the thing. That's what I was just saying is you can't just trust people off the cuff either. You have to, as far as the YouTube community or the gun community or even any community, you have to kind of be able to read people and know that I'm not going to be able to go there and be fucking stabbed to death. Right. I mean, it's not you. And that's another thing that humanity has failed in is that everybody seems to be able to just to be trusting of everybody. You still have to be able to read people. You still have to be able to know people and know what they're capable of. And I'm not saying that you could learn that right off the cuff, but you should be able to kind of judge people And that's where my strong point is, be able to just have a conversation with somebody, having a conversation with Stinger, and knowing that I'm not going to get stabbed to death by Stinger when I meet him in Texas.
I do have a nice karambit. Check this shit out, man.
Oh, dear. Okay. I'm canceling the Texas trip. No.
I haven't been able to stick nothing with it yet.
Yeah, but you might be able to. But I mean, it's all about humanity. You still have to. I mean, you talk about like shooters or the shooters, the mass. You know.
Yeah, the ones that like to do it a lot to a lot of people for a bad reason. Yeah,
right. You can't. You know, a lot of those guys. You know, there was a lot of warning signs.
Yeah,
and a lot of warning signs.
List.
Yeah, you look at the list and look at their history and the way they were raised, and you could almost see the writing on the wall before it happened, you know. And there was a lot of those cases where the FBI was already onto those guys, and they didn't do shit. They didn't do shit.
William, I never was, says Justin 420 Homestead isn't Justin Hesh, Georgia. Who is on first, says Bikes. I think 420 was an atheist. The one I know was, yes. That sounds about right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know if it's 420 Homestead or Homestead 420. That's two different channels, most likely. So,
boy, you guys are going ham in the chat.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. Like, we need to hit them up.
Boy.
And why is this asshole reading chat? I don't know. Fucking, you're welcome, motherfucker. I'm talking to your ass. You could be in here talking in here, but you wanted to be out there all secretive and shit.
Come on in. Come on in. The link is in it's in the chat. But
not that hard either.
Well, and I like the reason why I like these dragons, and the reason why I liked the dragon before is because I liked, even if I was in the chat, I liked hearing from people. I liked hearing their perspective. You know, everybody has their own religion, everybody has their own background. Some people grew up around firearms, some people didn't. And that's cool. I'm down with that. Like I'm not all about firearms. Like, this is my life. This is what I gotta do.
It's just one part, man. Yeah.
It's just a part of it. You know, I'm a mechanic by trade. I like working on shit. I like fiddling with things.
I would imagine you're probably into vehicles as well. Like, you could chat somebody about the coolest car.
No. You are
don't know
wrong.
How to fix?
You know what? It's funny because my job is to work on old pieces of equipment.
Right, yeah.
Do I change my own oil? Fuck no. Fuck no.
Not when you can do it for $19.95 down at the local oil changer. Huh?
You got it. And that's the thing is I'm a mechanically inclined kind of guy, and if you ask me to change your oil, I could. But it's the fact that I don't want to do that shit. I'd rather shoot guns on my downtime. You know, I'd rather edit video. I'd rather do some other shit.
I'm done with editing video. I hate editing video. I will do it for certain things, like the Glocker Bob thing and a few other things, right?
Yeah.
Probably on the Texas thing too. But as the daily thing, nah, man, I'm done with it. I do live streams from now on. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'll even do it if I want to do a video. You know, I'll do that shit live, and just with OBS, I can switch between cameras and do different camera angles if I want to or whatever. I think I'd just do that. One take Stinger from now on. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah, and that's why you don't see any like Shootapalooza videos anymore, because it's just
a lot of work.
It's like 6 fucking hours. You think I'm going to sit down and watch 6 hours worth of video just to get 3.5 minutes worth of footage? No.
Now, back in the day when we were first brand new and they weren't censoring us, not suppressing us, and actually giving us a paycheck, you would do that because you would get a reward for it. It's the same reason why back in the day when my channel was monetized, I would have not even hesitated to take my level 4 plates out and shoot them and test them out, because I knew for a fact that I could get more than $100 out of the revenue of that video, right? So it made it worth it. It also gave me the opportunity to do stuff like that a little bit at a time. And some people blew up. I mean, look at Demolition Ranch. He started with microwaves and 50 BMGs, and now he's shooting tanks, you know?
Right.
Some people made it, some people didn't, some people, whatever. But now you can't do that. right? My channel
Right.
is fully demonetized. I know as soon as I put up a video with any kind of gunfire, their bot immediately catches it, puts an age restriction on it, and wouldn't let me make money on it anyway. I could appeal it, but most likely I'd lose. And if I now put that plate out, there goes that $100. I either have to do it for my own curiosity or
Yeah.
try to make $1 some other way. I ain't trying to make a lot of money on YouTube, but at the same time, I'd like to break even at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't break even. I don't know what the deal with my. I don't know why pre-dawn death is. It's not successful, but it makes. It doesn't
As
make
you
money.
put.
Yeah. But it makes it. There's revenue coming in.
Yeah.
It's like $100 a month.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Old videos here and there. You haven't gotten
No,
demonetized yet?
but they're still monetizing current videos.
Yeah.
The rare breed trigger videos, them fuckers are monetized instantly.
Yeah, maybe.
But as far
I
as
don't know.
like the Gold Galil video that I just posted this evening, no, that is not monetized.
Every single one I ever got would always be yellow flagged. Saying
Yeah,
that
but
it's
then you
limited
appeal it.
Yeah.
And then I win the appeal. I don't
I
know.
lost so many appeals. I think they don't like live streamers more than they don't like videos. Because as
Yeah,
I
I
said,
don't know.
I've been striked twice now. And it's just a matter of time. Like I got to get to March 17th, which is only a couple days, and then one strike will come off, and I'll only have one strike on my channel, because if I get a strike from now until the 17th, my channel
over.
is gone.
Yeah, it's
I've
over.
had this channel since 2006. My hopes and dreams, all my memories are on this channel, man. I mean,
Yeah.
if I lose it, I lose it. But at the same time, I want to be a little bit sad about it, because I've been on YouTube
BitChute.
for a long time. Yeah, nah, BitChute's whatever.
Yeah, it sucks. But so, what do you now? Just a you and me question. Do you
Yeah.
want to film what kind of content would you like to see from Texas? Do you want to film some fucking cool shit?
Yeah.
You were talking about you'll never take me alive pre-dawn videos.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I think that would be
there's
fun.
no snow in Texas.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to find some
So-
cow patties or some shit.
All right. Well,
Or
I
a
mean,
cactus. A cactus.
because we're gonna have a whole week
Yeah.
where we're not doing shit. Like,
No, I get it.
cause
There's
we're
only
gonna be,
it's gonna be kind of, even though you won't take me alive pre-dawn, that it's kind of, we'll see what happens. I'm not.
Yeah.
I would like to see you do a thing on my comrade, because I have some issues about my
I'm gonna
comrade.
do that.
I would, yeah. I definitely want to record anything with rare breed, especially when I do the
Oh, it's gonna
150
be cool.
round. When I do the 150 round drum, I have to.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No. I have a piston system. I'm gonna hopefully have
Oh,
my
shit.
own rare breed trigger before we go.
Hopefully it'll run.
Why does it have issues?
No, I'm just saying with the buffer.
No.
Hopefully it'll run.
I'll get an H3 buffer. That can't be that hard to find right now.
Otherwise, I got one for you.
All right. Well, we can figure that out, right? Even if I have to use your
yeah.
lower.
I want to do some tracers, some nighttime fucking. I'm bringing some tracers. It's gonna be.
What would you think about that? Tracers. Now that's going to heat up the barrel even more, especially if there
No,
was
it's
100.
not.
No?
People are fucking stupid. Not
Mm.
you. I'm just saying. People don't. People have no clue.
I forgot. They don't light off until about 100
Tracers
yards down.
don't light till 70 yards.
Yeah, my AK ones don't light until about 100. So I don't know. We could totally do that. We could put it. It doesn't have to be green tips. We could put in 150 tracers in that thing and just. Damn.
Or even 30 and 30, like you standing next to me at dusk,
Right.
ripping off 30, 60 tracer rounds. Yeah, anyway,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
wanted to.
But
if you-
anything
I'm-
with rare
I'm
breed,
down.
anything rare breed, I want to film that. Just because that's the epic shit. That is the cherry on the top. We're probably gonna film some other things that'll be filler. That'll be before that. But I mean, that's the grand finale. The stuff with the rare breed, especially with tracers and any kind of binaries or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna film. I'm telling you, I'd like to film some. Like, if you guys are gonna do some Nutra hunting or
Mhm.
some coyote hunting, night hunting. He's talking about 300 blackouts suppressed at night with his
I
gun.
got suppressed. I got a suppressor.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
well, and
And it's a good one.
he's got night vision.
I don't have
He
night
just
vision.
okay. Well, you are gonna have
I
night
got
vision.
I got prescription Oakley sunglasses though, bitch. I don't need no
Well,
night vision.
Fuck you. You're gonna be hunting rats.
Not
this
only that,
fucking big.
but it's got the American flag O on it. Oh,
And
that's
I'm
sexy.
not, dude. We're not talking about any Texas kind of trip here. We're talking about like some night hunting type
Yeah.
shit.
I would love to at least use some night vision just to see, is this something I really want to invest in? I'm sure it is. I really am sure it is. But at the same time, that's not a small investment.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not talking about nods. I'm talking about he's got a couple IRs,
Mm-hmm.
with the yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
film. I'm gonna film, and you guys can fucking shoot Nutra all night, drunk, just or not drunk. I didn't say drunk. I meant
Luke in 530 says I want to hunt. So did I, chat. LOL. Let's see. I had seen a viewed all the footage after. I guess that makes some difference. LOL. I had seen and viewed all the footage after. I guess that makes some difference.
so he's got some good night vision stuff. Some who's he sponsored by? Some company. The company that makes
Right.
night vision shit. And he was talking about like coyote hunts at night.
Yeah.
You know how fun that'd be to
Yeah.
fucking hunt coyotes at night?
Yeah, no, I
And-
used to actually do that here in Arizona when I was a kid, but we didn't have any. We had a 22 rifle, right? I didn't with a scope. I didn't
Yeah,
have
fuck
at the
you.
time. I didn't have a 300 blackout with a suppressor that is fully
Fuck
skeletonized.
you.
Everything on that, but the suppressor, is fully skeletonized.
Yeah. And you're talking about fucking night and all the scopes that he has
Right.
records the
Oh, wow.
shots.
Right on.
So I'm gonna put some fucking crazy fucking footage together, and it's gonna be cool.
So
And he's got a couple side by sides, four wheelers. Like, oh, it's gonna be bad fucking ass. I'm not even gonna shoot no guns. I'm just gonna follow you guys around with a camera the whole time.
It's the snowflake melter.
Oh, it sucks on my screen that I can't see shit.
Ah, yeah. Sorry
It's
about
so
that.
little.
It is. This is a
It's
very
little.
small one. But she
No,
got
it's-
she got the heartbreaker heartbreaker break. So it looks like hearts. There we go.
I'm getting a little push.
There you go.
I squint.
Hearts. Oh.
Yeah. So it should be cool. I'm down.
Yeah.
I hope we all.
That's the echo trigger too, so it goes to full libtard. All rainbowed
That's
out and
funny.
shit. There you go.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Same.
It'll be interesting. I hope fucking Mule can stay awake past 7:00. That old bitch.
Dude, I'll take whatever I need to take to stay awake. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I don't go to Texas that often.
I've
Once in a
never
life-
been to Texas.
No?
No, fuck. I've never been to Texas. I've barely been outside Minnesota.
Damn. You need to
So-
get out more.
No, I've been to Sioux Falls and South Dakota. I went to fucking Vegas and all sorts of places, but I was like 7.
Right.
So I've been all over the United States, but I'm, 10, 11, 9,
Yeah, it's been a minute.
not old enough
It's
to
been a
remember cool shit.
Yeah, I was able to drive cross country for a little while. Tell you what, that was an experience.
Yeah, and Texas is going to be interesting. I mean, we're just reminder for all the people that are watching. Me and Stinger are going to some backwoods
Yep.
Texas locations.
I was
We're not
actually thinking
going to
about bringing my
fucking
pickup
Dallas.
truck. I thought about bringing my pickup truck instead of the wife's little Jeep because she's got a 4-banger Jeep. But
Yeah.
we're gonna be bringing the dog though too, so the dog can't get in the truck like they can or like it can in the car. So I guess we're gonna bring the car. We might need a tow depending on how bad the roads are.
Ah, fuck, I gotcha. See, I was bringing. We were gonna bring Caitlin's vehicle, but I'm driving my fucking. I'm driving. I'm taking the Chevy.
Yeah. Here, give me
I'm
one.
bringing that bitch.
Give me 1 second, bro. Just 1 second.
Yep. So, anyone comments? Have you ever been to Texas? What's there to do in Texas? We're going not like Austin or Dallas. We're going to East Texas, like backwoods East Texas. So should be fun. Apparently, there's some big nutria that we're gonna hunt. Maybe some coyotes. Should be cool. There's coyotes here in southern Minnesota, but the way they hunt them around here is kind of in packs. You know, they just have cell phones and they're calling each other, and yeah, it's different. I'm really excited to get together with Stinger and Riddle girl. Yeah, should be interesting. Hopefully, we can have some good barbecue, some fires, and shoot some guns. But other than that, we'll see what happens.
All right. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Yeah, Nutria, the huge rat things, little girl. Apparently, East Texas Outlaws wants to go hunt them at night. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Back of a truck. Do we have hay in the back of this truck, or are we riding it totally bare ass on the metal?
I have no idea, but he has a nice truck. I got a nice truck, and he said just down the road there's a big pile of a place where we can set up and night hunt nutria.
Wow.
So Caitlin said, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not eating it, but I will shoot it. How's about that?
Yeah. No, we're not eating it. It's like you get money for shooting them and cutting their tails off.
It's Texas, man. It's Texas. They eat every fucking thing. I don't know. I assume they ate it.
So it should be fun. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but how far is you guys' hotel from Douglas? 15 miles?
Something like that. Close. It's not that far away. We were hoping to get a trailer. We had another hope to get another travel trailer, but that fell through. But it'll be fine.
Well, I might have to come where you guys are at, and if they got a fucking hot tub, I might stay over there a couple nights.
I don't know. Usually we have to find a hotel that'll allow pits. You know, so we have a pit bull, and there's certain if you have a pit bull, you have to do this everywhere you go or anything you do. Apartment, you better check to see if they accept pit bulls. There's a lot of apartments that don't, including houses for rent. I mean, when we tried to get this house for rent, my goodness, we tried a lot of different places before we found this one.
Yeah.
And even then they didn't want a full pit, which our pit is full pit, but we have a good vet that will say she's not full pit just to help out. Yeah.
That's what I would do. How the fuck is the landlord going to tell?
Well, first of all, they want something from the vet. Well, the vet, luckily for us, was willing to, fib on that. So now they can't say it's full pit, but there's a lot of places that won't even accept any part of pit in there, right? If there's any pit at all, they're like, nope.
That's bullshit.
Yep.
So I'm gonna.
That is so segregation, bro. It's such.
I agree.
My dog ain't bit nobody.
I'm gonna work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Get up early Friday and fucking blast. And
right on.
Hopefully it'll be cool. I'm gonna stay on Cuz's property, I guess.
Right.
So you need to get a hold of fucking
Glocker Bob.
you know who.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm gonna fucking do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it right fucking now.
Okay,
What do you want
get
me
a
to
hold
tell
of
him?
nothing. Give me his fucking phone. Text me his number. Call him and tell him that. Say that.
I'll give him your number. How's that? I don't want to get in trouble.
Fine, but he needs to get a hold of you. You need to get a hold of that fucker because, or you don't. I don't care. If you don't want to see Glocker Bob, if you don't want me to talk
Dude,
to
I
Glocker
want
Bob,
to see
that's cool.
Glocker Bob. Fuck
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
Glocker Bob.
He told me that it was cool already.
Yeah.
So
that's fine. I'm giving him your
I know,
number because I'm gonna get in that shit.
all right, yeah, no, I get it. But let's go over there and visit him. Even if it's just to go over there and shake his hand and say, "Hey, Glocker Bob, how's it going, man?" And that's it.
I'm 100% down. I actually told you I want to do that for sure because he's going through a lot of shit right now, and I think it would be a good thing. I do, as I said, I worry a little bit about that. You know, I've changed a lot. Maybe it'll look bad, but at the same time, I'm not going to worry about that shit. I'm not going to worry about it. But being my being who I am, I know how that it's different. You know.
Yeah.
I've been fat. That's what fat people do. Fat people worry. All right.
So it'll be cool. I'm excited just to shake your hand. And Riddle Girl, I've never met her before.
Yeah,
She's never met Caitlin.
Wave high,
so
Riddle Girl.
It's gonna be cool. I'm down.
Fuck yeah, man. I mean, I've never met Caitlin, and I've barely ever talked to her. You know, so
yeah,
it was kind of nice to hear her.
Yeah, and she's just like me. She's down to earth. She's way cool. You know, we just live and shoot, and we're outdoors people. Right, you know, that's all we do is hunt. Shoot fish.
I've never been an outdoors person. This will be the first time. Well, I haven't been this weight since before high school. There's Riddle Girl.
Yeah, but you shoot guns. That's outdoors. That's
it is. But like,
the life.
No, seriously. If we did this last year, there would have been no way I'm gonna. Well, okay, 2 years ago, I would have not been able to do anything like what I'm going to be able to do now because I'm physically more fit. Because I can walk 7 miles without needing to sit down. Because I can, I can do it. Seriously, 2 years ago.
I don't walk 7 miles.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm
you
saying,
know?
I'm just glad that I'm gonna be able to hang. I think I'll be able to hang. And before, no, I can't. Right? I can't go out and live in a tent. Fuck, I haven't done that since I was a kid. Well, now maybe, right? Because I'm getting a little bit better in shape and stuff. So all I'm saying is like this is great. I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna see how much shit I can actually do. Not bad shit, but shit. I'm gonna be involved in everything that we do as much as I can.
Yeah.
And
either way, that's what I'm saying. Either way, I'm super pumped to just talk shit to you and Riddle.
Yeah.
And Mule. Like me and Mule get along really well. And he's just a fucking you see these videos that he posts like fuck everybody. Yeah, I know.
All you pussies, and he's calling us out, bro. Us.
I know.
Like he's made a video where he personally almost called my ass out a few times.
I know. And fuck Mule. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's been through shit. I've been through shit. And you've been through shit. We've all fucking lived life, right? So it's so funny to watch his videos. And like he's like a grandfather going, fuck you. And there's no love and no peace in this world. Well,
now I don't know how he is now without 3 extra toes, but man, when I met him, he was all before I met him, he was always talking about how fat he was and out of shape and stuff. I go there and you've seen the videos a little bit of me shooting with him. And I'm thinking, this motherfucker said he was out of shape. This guy was running circles around my fat ass, and now I don't know.
And that's what I mean. He talks. I'm not saying he talks big because he's done a lot of shit in his life. He's a lot older than me or you or anybody else.
Underplayed shit is what I'm saying, right? He underplayed it. He said he was fat and out of shape. I go over there, he's running circles around me, and I'm thinking this fool is not fat and out of shape. Yeah, he's chubby. Yeah, he's a little older, but
Yeah.
he's a BSer is what he is. So
He's
I don't,
cool as shit, though. He's a fucking
yeah, he is
puppy dog.
minus 3 toes. Maybe he's lost a step. No pun
Yeah.
intended. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely gained a few.
Yeah. Is there anything left in the chat?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
everybody gone now?
No. They're still chatting about Justin 420 Homestead, Arizona.
Jesus, drop it.
I didn't know
Shit.
Stinger had an out with Justin. Yes, I did. What is the status of the man who pointed the AK at Bundy, though? A cement barricade smeared a tourist by news. I don't know. About 420 Homestead, Arizona, or whatever. That guy, dude, I wish him well. I hope no ill will. Are we gonna be best friends? No. But I mean, I'm not going to say don't watch him. I'm not going to say fuck that guy, right? We had an out. Sure. I am not a personal friend of his. I'm not going to hang out with him, but if you want to, man, it's your shit, you know? Fuck, everybody has their own type of friend too, just like
Yeah.
you know, the type of women you like. You like type of men too. You just don't know it. It's a different way.
And that's the thing. You know who you can deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to use your own. Everybody in the chat, you got to use your own telescope. You got to use your own scope and know what your deal is. You know, everybody. You can't always listen to other people's suggestions. I've had people come up to me and go, "That guy's a dick. You can't ever deal with him." And then I'm best friends with him. You know, you can't otherwise always listen to other people's suggestions on people's personalities. It's how things are in life. Be a real person. Just be American.
It's hard to do nowadays to be real. I haven't in a while, but there's been a few people that would watch my channel for the first time or whatever, and he's like, "Man, you seem kind of real." I'm like, okay. Apparently, people are having a hard time finding real people out there.
Real motherfuckers.
Right, yeah. And so when they finally do, they're like all excited, like, well, you're either real or you're good at faking being real. And I kind of get that because there are like big YouTubers out there or whatever that are definitely not real to the people. You know, they put on a facade. I put on facades here and there over the years. You know, back when I was doing Big Brother or whatever, I try to put on shit when I'm depressed and I don't want to go on with life, but I put on a smile and act all happy in front of camera. You know, shit. That's me pretending a little bit and not being real. But
yeah. But I mean, in real life, you know, there's, you know, you deal with people every day or every other day or every whatever. But, you know, you kind of know the people you can deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's people that I can't deal with. The first type of people that I can't deal with is chronic liars. People that fucking have to lie every second of their life
and
to get along with people. Yeah.
Oh, bro,
yeah,
I had a watcher who was pretending to be a cop. He wanted everybody to think he was a cop. I come in, right? And the first thing out of his mouth in the chat was, "I'm a cop." I'm like, "Okay, you're not a cop. Cops don't come out and say that," right? The conversation wasn't anything about that. And then sure enough, later on, I found out he's like a 14-year-old kid. And he pretty much lies about everything. People do that, man. Oh.
Yeah. People are fake about all sorts of shit. And that's I don't care who you are or what you are, but you don't need to lie about it, you know?
All right. Pretty sure he's going to the bathroom
right now. That's just how that is.
No doubt. No doubt. Depends on my mood who I'm willing to deal with. Yeah, Riddle Girl, sometimes she'll deal with you, sometimes she won't. When that is, you never know. I suppose that's a lot of women, though.
Well, it should be just about anybody. I mean, you need to deal with the people that you are comfortable with dealing with.
Right. Oh, man.
So yeah, I'm way excited. I can't wait to go. I'm not happy about the drive, but I'll make it.
Yeah, the drive can kind of be boring. Just try to enjoy it as much as you can. Take in a sight or two here or there. Yeah, we try to hit up some roadside, like tourist trappy kind of, places here and there.
Yeah. I'll try to find some places, but I kind of want to just get there and then unpack and fucking just relax. Like my expectations are very low. And I don't mean expectations low. I mean, like when I go to Duluth, we have like not an itinerary, but like a list of shit that I want to do when I'm there. Right. So when I'm going to Texas, I have absolutely no list. Like I have no expectations besides shaking your hand, shaking Riddle Girl's hand.
Well, I definitely want to blow some shit up.
So you got some tannerite?
No, was I supposed to get some? You said
I'm not bringing any.
You said East Texas Outlaws is like hooked up.
We'll see.
I can't. No, tannerite's out. If I have to pop for it, no, I can't do that shit.
Me neither. I just bought fucking 2 more rare breed triggers. I can't.
know, right? Holy shit.
But that's what I mean. It for me, it's the expectations are nothing. I get it. I'll be happy if I get there alive and shake your hand, shake Riddle's hand.
Gas can with tracers.
Yeah, gas can with tracers.
That's how you blow shit up.
Doesn't work.
No,
that shit don't work.
No.
Tracers are traveling way too fast.
They went all my hopes and dreams.
Yeah. So and maybe Glocker Bob. Like those are the only things that I'm expecting. I'm not. Other than that, I'm gonna sleep till noon. You guys are gonna be in a hotel room, wherever. So.
Well, we'll probably be over there to sleep, but I doubt we'll be over there much other time. Well, we'll have to see. I don't know how East Texas Outlaws setup is. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't know either. And that's what I'm saying. I'm
if there's a way
fly by the seat.
If there's a way for me to bring my dog, you know what we probably should get, Riddle? We should bring the long leash and get one of those stakes that screw into the ground that we can have her on leash on that. Yeah, because I don't want to leave her in the hotel while we're gone all day.
Yeah, definitely. Just bring a stake and a long leash and fucking let her buck.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what's gonna
I'm sorry. Just before I forget the point, so that's what we're gonna do with the dog. So we won't be at the hotel much. We will be there to sleep, to shower, to change, maybe to do laundry. I don't know, but most of the time we're gonna be over there with you guys because that's what the trip's about. Not me chilling in a hotel room that's worse than my house. I'd rather stay in my house than a hotel room. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so I don't know what's gonna happen. We can if you and Riddle have places that you want to visit in Texas, East Texas.
Yeah.
Like there's so many fucking places that are south. God, there's so many places. There's fucking amusement parks and shit that are.
Well, now we have been wanting to go to an amusement park. We are now able to get on rides that we weren't able to get on for years.
Well, so south of Texas, like God, I couldn't even tell you, but there's a lot of places that are right on the coast of Texas,
right
down there that are amusement park fucking capitals.
Yeah, I know there's a Six Flags somewhere in Texas.
And I mean, for me, just to go, I hate roller coasters. I hate fucking. That's just me. So, but there's, if you guys research
off-road go-karts.
All right, well, research that shit. That's what I'm saying.
I know we have that here in Arizona, so I know it's a thing. If it's in Texas and what side of Texas, I have no idea.
Well, there's a lot of fucking cool places on the coast of
Right.
Texas, like the southern coast of Texas. That if you guys research some shit, I will follow you to the end of the earth.
Yeah, we'll come up with a couple things. You come up with a couple things. We'll come up with a couple things.
There's a lot of fucking cool shit.
I mean, if the
that-
Alamo's anywhere close, I would like to go to that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down. And we could take 2 vehicles and just fly.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 5 days
Yeah, I
worth
know.
of. We can't. I'm not gonna sit in a travel trailer for 5 days
No,
and drink.
I'm ready to go, bro. I am lean, mean. I can walk 7 miles without sitting down. I'm good.
We might have to walk fucking 30 feet. I'm not talking about fucking taking a hike. I'm not.
No,
I'm not on. I know. I'm not on vacation though. I'm not on vacation to fucking work. So
What's work and recreation for you is different for a fat person.
yeah. Well, I work on fucking machinery every day, and so. But if there's places that you want to go, I will follow you guys. You lead, I will follow, and we'll go see some shit and just fucking hang out and have a good time. It doesn't need to be. I don't need to be at the travel trailer all week.
No,
I'm
dude,
gonna
if
be
that
in
was
Texas.
the case, that would be a wasted trip.
Yeah.
No, that's the whole idea, man. We'll get out, we'll go do some shit. We'll shoot some shit. Obviously, we'll
Yeah.
shoot
But
the
you ain't
shit.
gonna shoot shit for 5 days.
We're gonna shoot the shit, and then go do shit.
Yeah, definitely. See this big smile on my face? Yeah, I'm dimples. I'm pumped.
No, it's hard
I'm
to see the
super
dimples
pumped.
with all that facial hair.
I know it's all fucked up, but yeah. So yeah, no, I'm happy.
Yeah. No, that'd
I'm
be cool.
ready
Yeah,
to-
we'll research a couple things. It's hard though because doing outdoor
We only
stuff,
got 4 days.
well, it's not only that, it's doing outdoor stuff for us is not our first. We're not well skilled at this. Like I don't know all the things that you can do because I was a fat man. Well, I'm still fat, but I was a lot fatter and not able to do shit. So I don't ever look that up. So what do I even look up? You know, so.
Nothing. Things to do in southern Texas. Like there is. Okay, I'm gonna fuck this all up. Probably gonna lose you guys, but no, maybe not. Let me like Corpus Christi, fucking there's all sorts of shit down there. There's there's that whole island directly off of southern Texas, which is like San Jose Island and Port. Oh Jesus, there's a shitload of stuff down there.
In the Gulf?
That's yeah. Down by Corpus Christi,
Right.
there's a lot of cool shit down in that very area.
Yeah, definitely. Corpus Christi, they're a big town, as far as I remember. I think pre-dawn froze. What a picture to freeze on, too. There you are. Oh. We lost pre-dawn. Probably gonna end it though. Oh, here he is. Hold up.
Yeah,
Pre-dawn.
so check out Galveston.
Galveston. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You and Riddle check out Galveston.
All right.
And there's a whole amusement park situation going on Galveston, like roller coasters and different rides, and there's a whole Galveston amusement park that we could check out. That's only 2 hours from Douglas. That's 2 hours south of Douglas.
Okay.
Galveston, I'm telling you.
Galveston is an island city off the
Yes.
coast of Texas.
Yes, it is.
Well known
And
for Moody Gardens, where giant glass pyramid houses sharks, monkeys, and other animal amusement rides and restaurants line Galveston Island historic pleasure pier. Ooh,
yeah,
nice. Oh,
that
dude.
whole fucking pier and that whole deal there with the amusement park and I'm telling you, just look up some places that you'd like to go in Galveston,
Right.
and then one day we'll wake up at fucking 7:00
Go right
and
to
just fucking fly to Galveston and just party or hang out or just walk the boardwalk.
I'd
just
love to
come up.
I would like to walk the boardwalk for sure. I want to see what's down there.
Yeah, definitely. It's an island.
Yeah.
Like Galveston is off
Yeah,
of
I
Texas.
didn't know. I didn't know it was Galveston that was the island. I knew it had one. I didn't know that was the city. So yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard
Corpus
the song.
Christi.
There's an old country song, Galveston. So
Yeah, Corpus Christi is cool as shit. So, but that's what I'm telling you. I haven't looked into anything except for Galveston, and it just pick a couple places. We'll get in my truck, or we'll get in both vehicles, and just fucking bolt for Galveston or whatever, just for one day.
Yeah,
you know, let's do some
yeah,
fun
man.
shit. They have a whole bunch of shit. They have plane tours, helicopter rides.
Oh damn, helicopter rides? How much is that gonna cost? Shit, I can't afford that.
I got you.
Helicopter ride.
I got
It better
you.
be that helicopter in front of Chuck E. Cheese that only cost $0.25. That's the only
got you,
helicopter
bitch.
this asshole's going to.
Dude, I got you. Just
Oh,
fucking
man.
check it out, and let's
I
fucking
will
drive
check it
down
out
there.
and I will tell you, and you can decide
right.
from a list. I'm going to give you more than 3.
All right.
I'm going to give you a
You're the
whole
man.
bunch, and then you can decide which ones you can flip. Because
I'm
fuck,
just
if I wanna
telling you
go on
that-
to a helicopter ride.
I'm just saying that I want you motherfuckers to have fun. That's it.
We're going to have a good time for sure, man.
Yeah, but
cannot
look at
wait.
Galveston. That's a
No,
badass
I'm gonna-
place, boy.
I'm going to. That looks
All right.
like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, just the boardwalk there. You know, we're talking about roller coasters and
Yeah.
shit on the peninsula and different type of shit. So I'm not talking about staying in Douglas. I'm not
No, I
talking
get
about just hanging out in Douglas all week. I'm talking about doing some fun shit and
I've never seen
having
a
a vacation.
Mexico, so that'd be a really fun time. man.
You and me both. I've
I've
seen Lake
each
Superior.
ocean. Yeah, I've seen. Oh yeah, lakes. Oh, you've seen one of the Great Lakes, have you? Now.
That's it. That's it. That's it for me. Me and Caitlin want to see some fun shit.
Yeah, no, I get it. I definitely
And
get it.
I'm here. I've told you, I'm here to help you guys out for whatever you need.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're good,
So,
man.
all right. Well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna sleep and wake up at 4 a.m. and go to work for 4 days, and then I'm headed off to
Spring
Galveston,
is always the
Texas.
worst too because you lose an hour, so you get
Yeah.
one less hour at home, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, and I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do as least as possible
There
for
you
these
go.
4 days, and then my packing process. Like, I don't know what you guys' packing process is gonna be, but mine's gonna be fucking
It's chaotic.
impossible.
Yeah, I know. What do you do with the magazines? I'm thinking about just getting some U-Haul boxes and putting the magazines in there. At least my ammunition that's not in magazines is nicely packed in
Yeah.
boxes, all in ammo cans that I can stack. But
Yeah.
fucking magazines, they don't stack unless I put them in a box, I guess.
Yeah, but you're gonna be staying in a hotel. I'm bringing my own pillows, my own blankets, the whole fucking deal, because I don't know what I'm about to be doing.
Yeah,
I might be
get it.
staying. I might be staying in Galveston. I don't know. We'll see. So,
Every
yeah,
time I put it frame by frame, channel gets banned. I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees it. Hey, William.
yeah. I definitely appreciate everybody that's here for the Green Dragon.
Heck yeah, man.
I hope they got to have a cocktail.
I had a couple.
Good.
Yeah. I'm almost out of
That's what it
Fireball.
was
I'm gonna have
about.
to get another thing.
What are you gonna bring with you?
I told my doctor. Well, because I was never a drinker. Right? I've never been a drinker.
Good man.
Yeah. And then when I got the surgery, they're like, "Well, you're gonna be a cheap drunk because it's not gonna take much to get you drunk." I was like, "I'll take that challenge." And
Yeah. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I know, right? And they say that we shouldn't because it's gonna, because we have a smaller stomach, it's gonna affect us differently. It's gonna worsen our chance to ruin our liver, whatever, right? Which regenerates, I might add. Anyway, so the lady, I have my 6-month appointment, and they're checking up and like, oh, you can have whole grains now. Oh, okay, thanks for that permission. I've been eating it fucking since week 2. Oh, you know what I'm like?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Then she's like, and how's about alcohol? You haven't been drinking any alcohol, have you? I've been drinking a lot more than I used to. And she's like, what? Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't because of this, and this. Because of your liver. Bitch, I haven't been drinking my entire life. I'm 45, almost 46. I'm going to have... Now, if I start drinking now, I figure I got a good 20 years before I have to think about slowing down.
No shit. And that's the thing, like I used to be just between you, me, and the whole Green Dragon crew.
Right.
I used to smoke weed like a motherfucker. Like that's all I ever used to do.
Yeah.
But the people that I used to smoke with are all dead now.
Oh.
So
I killed that buzz real quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's different when you have friends to smoke with.
Kenosha
right?
Stinger? What?
You have a clone. No, you got troll.
William, I was never here, says Kenosha Stinger. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Maybe I look like...
So no, I used to smoke all the time. And then I went to drinking, which is probably not any fucking better.
You trade one for another. It's all bad, and if it's not moderated, you know how it is.
Yep. So it's gonna be... It's going to be interesting because Mule doesn't drink.
Yeah.
But he smokes.
A lot.
So I'm going to be...
And I'm going to be like... a lot now, too, if you haven't figured that out.
No, I'm good, but I haven't smoked for a year.
On purpose or on choice?
Purpose. Or, I mean, on just because. I don't...
Right.
Smoking and drinking sometimes, if you...
I've been enjoying that combo.
There's a fine balance there, though.
Yeah, there is.
Right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, no, I 100% understand exactly what you're saying right now. Yeah.
Good. So I drink.
Fill it out. Which one needs to be topped up?
Right. Yeah. So I drink to excess. I mean, I drink till I'm happy, like I am right now. I'm super fucking happy.
Yeah.
But then if I smoke on top of the drinking till I'm happy, then I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm gonna be fucking spinning like a big dog.
It doesn't work. It doesn't bother me at all because they're both, for me anyway, downers, right? So it's like, alcohol makes me tired, and so does the weed. I mean, it relaxes me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'm gonna indulge in both while I'm there.
Right.
But like Mule, he is totally non-drinky.
That's
but
good.
when I'm sitting around a bonfire, that's great. But when I'm sitting around a bonfire, I'm gonna be drinking.
Well, I think what we need to do is we just need to be like, you know what? We're not offering Mule any, and if he asks for one, we are gonna say fuck you and go do something else.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I'm gonna be all fucked up. But
I don't think he minds that. The only thing I would be worried about is I don't want him to go there and watch us drinking and having a good time, and then like, you know what? I will have a beer. That's what worries me.
No, he is very strong-willed. I guarantee you. You
might be right. You probably are. But there's always that little part of me that like, I don't want to be the reason. Don't let me be the reason.
No. We ain't got to worry about that. He's a very seasoned veteran.
Right.
What about Riddle? Does she drink or she
doesn't like alcohol as much as weed, but She does like.
No, I mean, well, you got to worry about getting to the hotel. Is all I'm saying.
But
Or
she
you
will
could
have
sleep
a
in the
mixed
travel
drink,
trailer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's not, well, I don't know. Do you like straight up Fireball, Riddle? Yeah, she'll tell me as soon as she hears that.
All I'm bringing is vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka and a mixer and
I probably
ice.
won't bring anything. I mean, if we're there and we need something, I'll grab it from the store or whatever. But
what store? Fucking well, from it at your
by the hotel. I'm sure there's a liquor
Yeah.
store there somewhere.
Let's
Call
hope
me
to
up. Hey,
Jesus.
Stinger, we need more whatever. All right, man, I'm
Yeah.
on it. Let me get it. All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, no,
That's
I will
cool.
be your Uber for booze.
What about Fireball?
No, I'm cool.
You don't like Fireball much, do you?
No.
Yeah.
All right. And I was thinking about bringing some walleye fillets, but
No,
I don't think I.
What?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get down there with walleye
okay.
fillets.
Well,
It's a 15-hour drive.
I know. The wife. Well, I ate mushrooms for the first time in a few years just yesterday, which I cannot stand mushrooms, but these weren't too bad. And I'm trying to like things that I don't like, including fish. So if you're not bringing any, that's kind of sad because I was actually looking forward to trying this so-called really good fish.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try. But motherfucker, it's a 15-hour drive. I don't want my vodka bottles smell like fucking walleyes.
That alcohol smells a little fishy there, officer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I can just fine not drinking. Nah, we'll both
I'm
drink.
totally pumped.
I know.
I'm just saying that the fucking hotel is. I'm not. If you guys need to crash in a travel trailer, I don't give a shit. You guys can sleep on the fucking. This travel trailer has a porch. You know.
No, I get it.
I haven't been there yet.
If that happens, that's awesome. That's 100%
definitely.
awesome. I'm not going to.
And I haven't been there yet. I don't know what the travel trailer looks like. I don't know where the fuck we're going to be staying. And I told you I don't know where we're going to be showering. So I might smell like a fucking dirtbag after the first 3 days.
Some fucking Gold Bond. I'm just going to powder all my naughty bits. Because a fat man sweats. And when you got a belly that done lapped over your belt, dude, that rash, that is real. Fuck, bro. Especially in the humidity. That's why I hated living in Wisconsin for 10 years, because the summers were so fucking humid because we lived at Fond du Lac, foot of the lake. And oh my goodness, I had to pretty much dip myself into that Gold Bond / baby powder just so that I would absorb that and then make some sort of fat man paste and shit at the end of the day, dude. It's just not a fan.
Oh, I'm down.
But I'm bringing it.
But and fucking cuz asked me, "Hey, you gonna bring your boat?" What the fuck am I gonna bring my fucking boat for?
That far?
Yeah, no. So maybe there's some possibility we're gonna be on some water.
See, that's why I was asking about the swamp stuff, because man, one of those airboats with the the big fan or whatever, those are badass. Like if there was a way to do that, that would be fun.
Well, do your fucking research.
Okay.
You got Riddle right behind you, boy.
I know.
Well, I told you one place. You need to find some shit for us to do. We got a whole fucking week.
I don't know why this is on me. Like you're telling me
it's not on you.
No. You're telling me like I should have been.
I'm giving you ideas.
This shit like a week ago. We only got 4 more days. You're way behind.
I'm giving you ideas. My thing is, I don't give a shit. I'll get in my truck and I'll just put a fucking point on the map and drive there and go, holy shit, where the fuck am I? I don't care. I get lost. I don't care. But yet I don't want to leave Cuz at his place by himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking the whole week off of work. So
then he can come with us.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll fucking have some fun.
Yeah.
Shoot some guns. But the thing is, you can't shoot guns. I can shoot guns every day of the week. But and then
I could if I had the ammo, but I mean I love shooting.
And then Rick Netherly's gonna be there too.
Who's that?
And then one of his friends, somebody that he knows, Rick Netherly. It's a channel, YouTube channel.
It's a channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the guy that he has his finger in the freezer. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there.
That's gonna be awesome. I want to see this finger.
I really don't, because I've already seen it. No, I've already seen that fucker. Not live, but I mean on this deal, I've seen it, and I've heard the story. The story is pretty epic because this dude is an Iraq veteran.
All right. Why does he still have it in his freezer?
I don't know. I don't live in the South. If you came here and blew your finger off,
or is he keeping it as a trophy? I mean, get that shit taxidermy so you can put it on display, bro.
Put it in the I don't know, but
he's just got it in a random deep freezer where he has his food.
Oh, dude. And we're gonna be eating burgers out of that freezer.
We're gonna eat burgers that was touching that damn finger.
Well, it's like...
Did you wash your fingers?
Dude,
what?
As long as it don't bug...
Yeah.
Dude.
Next to the chicken fingers.
As long as it don't bug you, it don't bug me.
No, it's just hilarious. Next to the chicken fingers.
Yeah, but the story is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know some of it.
Well, that dude's been that fucker has been throwing grenades his whole life.
Right.
And then he comes to Cuz's for a week, like you and me are gonna be there.
No, I should.
And he blows his fucking hand off.
Oh fuck! Now what was?
I'm not gonna be that guy.
Was it his fault or was it Cuz's fault?
No, it was his fault. It was his fault.
All right, so your own.
Just don't be stupid.
Yeah. Well, that's his fault then. Yeah, he threw all them grenades, but it was his dumb ass who decided to do whatever he did.
Okay, so if you light a big ass mortar off and it shoots off into the woods and it doesn't explode, and then you decide, I'm going to go pick that fucker up because it didn't blow up, and then it has a fuse that's this long, and you hold the fucker in your hand and you're going to light it and throw it like a grenade. That's not good. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. No.
No. But the thing is fuses and grenades are different.
Yeah, that's true.
They're different, right? But I grew up lighting fireworks. Not throwing grenades. So I knew that, picking up fireworks that have fuses this long and trying to light the fuckers is probably a bad decision.
Yeah, because there's powder that propels it, and once that powder burns up, it hits that fuse, and that fuse is supposed to be short, so then it pops.
Yeah. But now if it was a grenade that didn't go off, I might run out in the field and go, oh, this fucker didn't go off. I'm going to pick it up.
So he was a so-called expert, and he fucked something up. Yep, he was. Sounds legit.
Well, that's the thing.
Don't light a short-ass fuse.
Right, yeah, and that's what happened. He lit it and cocked back and went to go, I'm going to throw that. Oh, it went off.
Ouch.
And now Cuz has his finger in the freezer.
And now Cuz has his finger. He done fucked up. Now Cuz has your finger in your freezer.
Yeah.
He done fucked up. I do not want to fuck up at Cuz's house and leave one body part short from what I want.
And that's the thing. Like, Cuz wants to go nighttime Nutra hunting fuck. I swear to God, you better not put a 300 blackout in my ass.
All of a
sudden, a
piece of broken. Or I'm sorry, a piece of pre-dawn death is in his fucking freezer.
Do not.
Hey, check out this ass cheek of pre-dawn. This is his ass right here.
No,
I keep it next to my finger.
No, you will not be shooting my ass with a suppressed 300 blackout.
Oh,
I'll be in the back of the truck filming. You guys can fucking hunt Nutra.
Right.
Don't be fucking shooting me in my ass. Or Caitlin. I mean, you can shoot me. Don't shoot Caitlin. I
definitely ain't gonna shoot Caitlin. She's too fucking sweet, man.
Oh, she is way sweet. Mm-hmm. You can shoot me, but don't shoot Caitlin.
No,
she'll shoot back.
Oh, I don't doubt that one bit.
She will. Yeah, it will be good.
She has shown you up on your videos a few times.
Yeah, and that's intended, by the
Yeah,
way.
that's good.
No, really, it's
I love
intended.
it. She just like fucking outdoes you so hardcore, and then just looks back. How's that?
I love
That
it.
was great.
Yep. We need more women shooters,
Hell yeah, man.
right? So sometimes you gotta be outdone, Sting.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta be outdone. But yeah, if
You
you
gotta love it. Me and you are blessed, man. We have women in our lives that love
Yeah.
the hobby that we love and are okay with us putting money into it. And that, man, there's a lot of other people that don't have that.
Yeah, and that's why, like Eric, he was talking on the
Mhm.
Brew Review channel the other day. He goes, "There's not many women that'll really love when you walk out of the basement in your underwears with a 300 blackout pistol, and she looks at you and goes, 'Is that all?'"
Aw.
I mean, so they're out there. They're out there, but
Yep.
you gotta just live happily. And I'm trying to live happily, and that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to meet you guys, and hope everything goes good. I hope we get there good.
I think we're gonna have a hell of a lot of stories afterwards.
Yeah, and I'm down.
Hopefully,
and I can't wait to
everybody
talk about
has
it.
their digits.
Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna bring some mortars.
Oh, I ain't touching it. I've messed with it in Wisconsin, and I've had those things happen, but I just don't light it in my hand afterwards. Like,
No.
first of all, I won't even go pick that shit up. It'll be like an hour to 2 hours before I'll even think about going picking up anything that didn't go off.
Yeah.
There's too many other things to shoot. I mean, there was in Wisconsin, we had Fireworks City and had a membership card, and you spend $100, you get $100 for free. And I mean, these are full on professional mortars. The ones that shoot way up in the sky and make the big booms. Growing up in Arizona, I never was able to have that. We only had snap caps and sparklers, and that was if you got the sparklers from the border, right?
Yeah.
With all our fire laws. Now they're allowing fireworks here, but it's just all the, the really cheap shit that you would buy for the kids, right? It's the the whirly gigs and all that shit.
But you got to remember, we're going to be hunting coyotes and Nutra wasted. Not me. I'm not going to be wasted. I'm not going to be running.
Here's the thing. When I take a drink, I get drunk really super quick, but I also get sober pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
So one shot will get me drunk for about 30 minutes, and if I don't have another shot within that 30 minutes, I sober right up.
Yeah.
So
well, Cuz is going to be driving his four-wheeler.
Drinking. No, I'm not drinking while he's fucking hitting that dirt road, or not even a road, probably just out in the field. No, I've made that mistake before. Nothing goes towards my mouth when I'm traveling down a bumpy road.
I hear you.
What's up, Barry Wood? What's up, Tony?
Tactical Tony's in the motherfucking house.
Hell yeah.
That fucking Tony. He's living the fucking dream.
Yep.
But he's not going to be hunting Nutra in Texas.
No. He ain't going to be having the kind of fun we going to be having. You going to be missing out.
Galveston. I told you. Check out Galveston.
I'm gonna
check out Galveston.
I got it. I already got it bookmarked in my phone. I'm ready to look it up as soon as we get off of here.
Cool.
So,
well, I'm super excited to have you send me some screenshots of shit. We can go in Galveston.
All right. Well, I'll do my best.
You mean you're going to hand it off to Riddle and she's going to do her best?
No, we're going to try to do it together.
All right. Yeah, we're down. I'm super pumped. And if anybody in the chat knows anything cool to do in East Texas, leave it in the comments.
I think Tony's the closest.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been down there or not. I wish I was there, bros. Cool. I wish you were there too, Tone. And it's so close, but yet so far.
It's not that far. Tony's making an excuse.
He's definitely closer than I am. I'll tell you that much.
No, but I can't wait to, and So Galveston and Glocker
Galveston.
Bob.
Yeah.
Glocker Bob.
And maybe the
Because he said it
Alamo.
was cool. He said
Yeah.
it'd be. I mean, we don't have to shoot. I'll eat TV dinners at his place. I don't give a shit. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I don't even know if he's got a place to shoot anymore, unfortunately.
That's fine. I'll bring my fucking. I'd like to just shake his hand and be on my way. Or not.
We'll
Whatever.
hang out. We'll definitely hang out and talk for a while. It's not going to just be all right, nice to meet you, bye. There was 200 miles out of our way to do 200 miles back.
Yeah.
We
But-
could probably talk to him for quite a while. I'm sure he's got a lot of stuff to talk about.
It's
Y'all
worth it,
doing
though.
lives down there. We might pop on live maybe, but I mean, if you've seen the gun chats with when East Texas is in here, that's
No
about
live.
that's about how much bandwidth we would have to promote this. I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. Let's just put it that way. We might be posting short little videos here and there of like,
Yeah.
just, hey, that was a 30-second clip you just shot. Hey, I'll go ahead and tweet that out. All right. Or put
Yep.
it on YouTube or whatever. But yeah,
Just
I don't
make
know.
sure you're subscribed to Pre-Dawn Death.
Yep.
And I'm hoping to put some videos out while I'm there. I'm gonna try to be on his Wi-Fi.
Nice.
But
And if
I
you
don't
need
know.
internet, come over to my hotel room. I'll probably have internet over there that beats Cuz's internet by a long shot.
Yeah, and like I said, I want to do that cannon video where I shoot him a beer,
Yeah.
and he drinks it, throws it. It should be cool. But I'm not. It depends on how much time I have. Like if you book my whole time up with Galveston, or
Can we
You know?
shoot a can out of the cannon and have me try to shoot it in midair with my Comrade 12?
dude, that's cake. That's
Yeah.
cake.
Is it?
That is
Oh, okay.
cake.
I've never
That's-
shot
dude,
anything moving in the sky with a shotgun.
Cake.
Yeah.
If you want to do a fucking can, but we got to
It
make sure
doesn't have to
everything
be on
is-
video. Yeah.
Oh, we could do it on video.
Okay.
I'm a professional.
I'm
at
just
filming
kind
that
of
shit.
I'm kind of curious, Like I've never
Easy.
done that. I've never done clay shooting or anything like that.
We're gonna have some fun because we shot.
Oh, and I did get 12
cans.
gauge as well. I got like 200 or 300 rounds of 12.
Okay, I'm not gonna bring any in because all I have. Well, I'll bring some steel 3-inch
Okay.
that we can shoot out of the. The Comrade won't shoot 3-inch, so I'll see what I got. But I could definitely shoot cans out of the cannon, and you can shoot them with Comrade.
Sure.
That is it's cake. That's nothing.
All right.
It's fun, and we don't have to film it, but you
Well,
got to
we
make
might
sure
film
that
it just to see because it might be awesome. I mean, I've never
It's awesome.
never shot a beer out of the sky. I would imagine it makes quite a spectacle.
throwing low velocity tannerite up in the air
Yeah.
and shooting it with the Comrade, that's fun because it goes boom, and it goes boom close to the end of the Comrade.
Maybe I'll have you do it for your video.
I've been there, done it.
Well, there's Pre-Dawn's finger in my fridge right there, right next to my other friend's fridge.
Yeah, no, but I did it at Shoot-A-Palooza a couple times.
Yeah.
It was cool. It's just you gotta know what the blast radius is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely. There's definite possibility of me shooting cans out of the can and you shooting with Comrade.
Yeah, it'd be
It's-
fun to at least give it a shot.
Definitely. It's so easy. It'll be interesting because
I always
Cuz is
wanted
married.
to do. Oh, is he? Yeah, I figured he was. We were gonna bring him some sauerkraut for him and his wife. I don't know if he's into that or not.
Apparently he doesn't like his wife all that much.
But... Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, I mean I'm just saying that we'll see. Hopefully she enjoys the sound of gunfire 24/7. Because if she doesn't,
if this isn't already verified through the wife, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. We're gonna get there, and she's like, "You guys can't do that here." Like, oh crap.
then my whole vacation is gonna turn into Galveston.
I say we go to Demo Ranch and just like introduce ourselves.
I already looked up his location.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find
Been
it.
there.
Oh, yeah.
No, you just go to his shirt, the Bunker Branding. I'll hang out at Bunker Branding all fucking week.
Hell yeah, man. We'll be best friends. We're going to blow up on YouTube. It'll be great.
I've already looked it up. You gotta have a backup plan. You
Yeah, there you go.
Gotta have shit to do. I mean, I'm not gonna sit at Cuz's all week and be fucked. Unless but
it's fun. It could be a blast, man. We could be having so much fun at his place. We don't even want to go to Galveston. Not saying that'll happen, but it might.
Yeah. And he said whether I'm at work or not, or he goes, my range is open to you guys 24/7. So, but
cool.
I'll bring a couple ammo cans of 223, 5.56, tracers, some 45, a little bit of 9mm, some blanks for the cannon.
There you go.
We're gonna have a good time.
I'll be bringing the Sol mag that takes me about a half an hour to fucking load, but it'll be a lot of fun unloading it. I'll tell you that much. We can do that as much as you want. I don't even give a shit. If you want to burn up a gas tube, by all means, man, go for it.
No, I don't want to break my guns while I'm there.
I like breaking my shit. I usually do it on my vacations. When I went up to see Mule, I broke my shit. I had to buy pretty much brand new upper almost. Only a few things survived that one.
Yeah, well, mine is just a standard gas tube, so that fucker will melt.
Yeah,
quickly.
I would imagine.
So I'll bring the gold Galil, and we'll fucking run that shit till it don't run.
There you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there's nothing else, I'm going to get off and get up and go to work in the morning, 4 days, and then hopefully you guys will be seeing us from Texas.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll definitely put out some videos here and there. Some shorties.
I hope so. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace. And that's going to end the Green Dragon for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for everybody that was on live, Pre-Dawn and East Texas Outlaws. Obviously, thank you to you for hosting this event. This should be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope everybody's looking forward to the footage that will come from it. Anyway, we will see you not next week because we will be on the road, but look for that. Maybe not next Sunday, but the Sunday after we might be back on, but I can't promise that either. It'll depend on how we are when we get home. All right. Check me out on Poison Stinger if you're interested. I do a evening catch-up on the weekdays, and we will be doing that until Thursday. Thursday will be the last evening catch-up over on my channel. That will be my birthday as well, so it'll be the final evening catch-up for the time that I'm gone, and it will also be my birthday stream. Maybe I'll show up no, I won't make that joke. Thank you very much for showing up. We'll see you later. Check you out. Laters. Bye. Live free.